Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Well, we have an absolute incredible matchup on today. It's Rafa Nadal versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, number 1 and 2 seeds in this tournament. The head-to-head on clay is 2-1 to Nadal, and Tsitsipas coming off a fantastic win in Monte Carlo. Unbelievable win in Monte Carlo against Andrei Rublev, where really he looked super comfortable, didn't he? I think throughout the whole tournament. Now we have him making the final here against Rafael Nadal. And I tell you what, this could be a case of the master against the apprentice. Now, does Tsitsipas have the ability and skill to challenge Nadal on the clay when it comes to the French Open at Roland Garros? That still remains to be seen in a best of five. But this is very good practice for, well, an inevitable, I think, matchup in the future, whether it's this year or going forward at the French, where Tsitsipas will have to face Nadal. I think Tsitsipas's preferred surface, if I'm being honest, I think he looks the best on the clay. He is still very good on the hard, and I would assume he's got a game to be pretty good on the grass because he likes to come to the net. He's got a pretty big serve. I think coming forward as well, he'd be quite good. But the clay seems to suit him because he's got quite a heavy topspin game. Not as heavy as someone like Rafael Nadal, but I think Stefanos Tsitsipas still has that, wherewithal with him, and he can hit winners and pretty heavy ground strokes from behind the baseline, 2-3 meters behind it. And he's got that ability. He's a very talented player, and amongst, I guess, the younger crop of Zverev coming through, etc., he's among it. He won his first Masters title, which was that Monte Carlo tournament, which was really good to see. And we have the two now about to start with Rafa Nadal and Stefanos Tsitsipas. And I think we are going to be underway soon, which is good to see. It looks to me as though we are going to have Nadal opening up first. So he will be starting us off. It's 0-0, obviously, in the first set. Nadal opening up here. Let's see if he can get off to a good start holding his serve, or if Tsitsipas can put him under a bit of pressure and potentially even break. Let's go. I'm absolutely pumped for this. So Rafael Nadal starting off tries to go down the tee into Stefanos Tsitsipas's backhand, and a rally ensues straight away in this first point. And Stefanos Tsitsipas goes wide with the backhand, just puts too much on that, mistimes it, skews it wide, trying to go cross court to Nadal's backhand. So 15 love up for Nadal, and this is going to be. It's just going to be a really good test, I think, between two fantastic players. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Tsitsipas can combat Nadal's clay court game. This time tries to go out wide again to Tsitsipas's backhand. Nadal from the ad side, 15 love up, second serve for Tsitsipas to look at here. All good. That's pretty good second serve into Tsitsipas's backhand. Hits it deep, but to the middle of the court. This time another backhand, but shorter. Nadal going with the forehand and tries to drag Tsitsipas onto the backhand side. He does, and it can only, Tsitsipas can only hit that forehand, or that backhand, sorry, even short onto Nadal's forehand, and he puts it away. It's a fantastic forehand down the line from the middle of the court, a shorter depth, I guess, from Tsitsipas there, and Nadal puts that away with great depth and topspin as well into the corner, and 30 love up for him on his serve. All out wide this time. That's a really good serve from Rafa Nadal, and I think his serve is going to be key for this matchup because his serve has been pretty on and off, I think, throughout the last couple of years, but when it's come to the bigger tournaments, it's never really led him astray. But in these types of tournaments, sometimes it can, in the 500s or the thousands, ATP 1000 tournaments as well. That's a good ace that was on the juice side out wide. And then he's just gone down the tee again to the Tsitsipas forehand. Once again, it's unreturnable, and he holds to love. So a very strong start from Rafa Nadal. He is 1-0 up in this first set. And Tsitsipas now will be looking to similarly put on a strong serving display. Nadal in the all purple. Now, I always say Nadal is probably one of the only players that can pull off these types of colors. But even I think for me, I guess it depends what you like, isn't it? I mean, it's very bright. If you like those bright colors, which I think Nadal tends to really like them, you got Nadal you got Federer even who is more classical, I guess, with the colors and isn't so bright, I guess, with them. Nadal doesn't mind. I think he actually quite likes the bright colors. So he's got a kind of bright purple t-shirt on with pink shorts and purple trainers. So very, very bright colors from him. Tsitsipas more traditional with a red t-shirt, black shorts, and black trainers as well. So he's very much. He looks a pretty throwback player, does Tsitsipas as well with the headband and longer hair. It's something that you might see in the 80s or 90s. Well, I guess more the 80s, isn't it? 70s and 80s. Tsitsipas starting off, it goes wide to the Nadal backhand, who can only go long with the return. So good start from Tsitsipas. 15 love up on his serve. And I guess that's the one thing when you're facing Nadal. I know for me, for example, although I would never have a chance, but if I was to serve to Nadal, you serve out wide on the juice side right to the backhand. Like that's perfect. And that's your bread and butter serve as well. This time again, Tsitsipas doing really well on the serve. So first serve in, comes to the net, really good approach shot, cross court to Nadal's backhand and makes him stretch. And he tries to pass him, which would have been an incredible pass if he managed to pull it off, but can only squeeze that shot wide. 30 love up. Nadal, as usual, quite a bit behind the baseline. This time goes to Nadal's forehand, who pours it back in play. Against Tsitsipas coming to the net. This time Nadal does lob him, I think. Fantastic lob. So Tsitsipas again comes to the net, but the volley I don't think is good enough. And Nadal manages to lob him and it clips the baseline, I think. Fantastic lob from Nadal. No commentary, by the way, on this. So there's no commentators. So I'm watching on Amazon Prime Video, and there's no commentary. So I guess you're just going to have to deal with my commentary, I guess, which is interesting. But yeah. Anyway, Tsitsipas is 30-15 up, goes down the tee this time, trying to target the Nadal backhand, goes quite big down the tee. It is out, and he will have to now serve a second serve into Nadal, who will be looking to capitalize, I'm sure. It's a very big, heavy serve to Nadal's forehand, very heavy kick on it, and Tsitsipas unfortunately shanks his forehand long, which is a bit of a nightmare for him. And it's a 30-all. Nadal is 1 love up here, and he's got a little bit of an inroad here at 30-all, which is good for Nadal fans like myself. But you know what? I really like Tsitsipas, by the way. I think he's when Nadal does retire, I think he's the guy who I'll be rooting for. I reckon. First serve goes into the net, so Nadal's got a second serve to look at here. So this is quite an important point for Tsitsipas. He'll need to go quite big here on the second. Oh no, Nadal. That is a very big missed opportunity. Tsitsipas a bit tentative on that second serve, actually, out wide to the Nadal backhand on the juice side. Nadal tries to hit almost a lob backhand deep, and he can only go long with it. So Tsitsipas now 40-30 up. That could have been a chance for Nadal to bring up a break point. Not able to. Tsitsipas gets away with that, I would say. This time again to the backhand, down the tee from Tsitsipas, and Nadal goes backhand down the line to Tsitsipas's backhand, then forehand to Tsitsipas's backhand again. Nadal really trying to dictate with the forehand. Again, Tsitsipas are trying to drag Nadal out onto his backhand, and he does. And then a fantastic drop shot from Nadal against the rally play, really. And it's a surprise shot. It's not enough depth, I don't think, there from Tsitsipas. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just over the service line, so not very deep. And Nadal makes him pay and says, "Look, that's not good enough." And very good touch and feel from Nadal there. Nadal's touch and feel is very underrated, but I would say as well, he's got very good touch and feel, does Nadal? It's at 1 love, and at juice, and Tsitsipas is looking now to try and hold here. He's in a bit of a pickle at juice. Hasn't been able to get so many first serves in. Another second serve for Nadal to look at on the juice side. Fantastic backhand cross court from Tsitsipas. Really big shot from him. That is a beautiful one-hand backhand cross court. and he brings up advantage on his serve. So fantastic stuff from Tsitsipas. Very, very impressive. Tsitsipas this time goes again, tries to target this time Rafa Nadal's forehand actually. When he tries to go out wide on the ad side. Nadal goes cross court to Tsitsipas's backhand and a couple of backhand exchanges. And then Tsitsipas goes big with the forehand down the line. Can Nadal squeeze it back in? No, he can't. So Tsitsipas survives there. Very good hold. The reason why I say that is because Nadal definitely had some opportunities there. I think, yes, there was a bit of fortune maybe to Tsitsipas with Nadal making an unforced error on when he was 40-30 down. But what I would say is that was very solid work from Tsitsipas to come back there, and very good to see. He looks very mentally strong, does Tsitsipas, and I think that Monte Carlo win will definitely put him in good stead. His first Masters win, on top of winning the ATP Tour Finals. Hopefully that will kickstart him. And look, here again, he's made the final at Barcelona, so clearly Tsitsipas is on a roll, and he'll be looking to make a good run at the French. And this, as I said, is good practice for the French. Nadal, the best clay court player probably ever, I would say, and argue. I think a lot of people would be hard pressed to make a good argument against saying Nadal as the best clay court out there. Nadal, though, can only go wide. Even with the forehand. So Tsitsipas brings up 50 love up on Nadal's serve. The first point one on Nadal's serve after he served to love in the first service game. And you've got that serve clock there, which is interesting, which I know Nadal loves to wait until the last couple of seconds. He really does like taking his time, does Nadal. Purple shirt, as I said, and pink shorts, pink headband, all very color coordinated and very bright. Goes this time wide to Tsitsipas's backhand, and a rally ensues. Tsitsipas with a pretty good return, deep return. That's a fantastic backhand cross court from Tsitsipas. And then Nadal can only go wide with the backhand down the line, and it's 30 love up on Nadal's serve. So Tsitsipas is 30 love up. He's got inroad here. He's got some inroads for sure. That was a fantastic rally there from both. As you could tell, I was struggling to keep up with the play, but Tsitsipas was nailing some of the backhands, especially Nadal's trying to I think he's trying to take advantage of Tsitsipas's backhand, but Tsitsipas likes to take it quite high, I think, and he's quite tall. So that looping Nadal forehand that he loves to hit to opponents' backhands, because especially the one-handers, because he thinks that it's hard, especially for someone like Federer, to return. Tsitsipas has more height and actually loves hitting it at a taller height than most one-handers. This time, second serve into the body of Tsitsipas, and Tsitsipas another good return. He's hitting the ball very deep in this game, and it's 40 love up on Nadal's service game. He can only slice that into the base of the net. So Tsitsipas with some fantastic returning here. Some of the plays he's had in this return game has been fantastic. The depth in the shots has been second to none. Really has been really, really impressive stuff from Tsitsipas. Nadal with a couple short there and could only really put them short because Tsitsipas was just going with it. And he's got 3 break points, and Nadal will have to dig deep here. This time tries to go out wide to Tsitsipas's backhand, but hits the net or plants that one into the net anyways. And it's a second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. 40 love up here. Tsitsipas, Nadal in trouble on the second serve. We could have an early break here, and it wouldn't be for the person that you think. Okay, interesting. That looked like a very, very tentative second serve from Rafael Nadal. So he probably will be happy for that let call because it looked like he'd almost dropped it in. So 3 break points here for Tsitsipas against the king of clay and Nadal. Tsitsipas, as I said, it's the apprentice, I think, versus the master potentially. Is the apprentice, does he have enough to win here? And I tell you what, well, we'll see, but he's just broken. Nadal can only go long with the backhand from Tsitsipas's forehand return. And Tsitsipas breaks early on here. Now, we are in for a very interesting match. I think as a neutral, if you're watching this, you want Tsitsipas to break early to make it into an interesting contest because Nadal will go into this the favourite. But what I would say is that Tsitsipas is in red-hot form, especially in the start of this clay swing. He's been in phenomenal form, and Nick didn't lose a single set in Monte Carlo and has played very well here. Yes, against Sinner, he had a couple of issues, but Sinner's a very good clay court player. So Tsitsipas off to a fantastic start, getting the early break, and he's 2-1 up now in this first set. So very interesting now to see how the rest of this set goes. I have to say, it's going to be very intriguing to see. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in and listening and even watching as well. If you are, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And you're all legends. As Nadal wipes the sweat off his face, and I'm sure he'll be looking to bounce back here with a break back. He's going a little bit of stubble, actually. I don't know. As a Nadal fan, I think I kind of like it in the most, non-strange way ever. He's got a little stubble there. He's very tanned, isn't Nadal? Been out in the sun, and you can see, I don't think he's particularly happy with that break, but I'm sure he will be. And we've got here Gregory Kamara saying Gibraltar Espanol. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Gregory, for coming from Gibraltar. Thank you very much for joining. Unfortunately, I do not speak Spanish, so I won't be able to talk to you in Spanish. My Spanish is, let's say, very, very rusty. But thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Feel free to, ask away with any comments or questions as well. Let me know who you think is going to win this match. And also, do you think Tsitsipas has a chance at the French Open? I think, apart from Nadal, you've got Timon Djokovic, of course, but you've also got, I think, Tsitsipas has to be in that equation now as well. So let me know what you think. And please do remember to subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And like this video. Thank you very much. Tsitsipas is 2-1 up in this match, and now 15-love up on his service game. Gregory Kamara says, guapo, handsome. Thank you very much, I guess. Thanks. I appreciate that. I had to Google that, by the way, to find out. Anyway, 2-1 to Tsitsipas, 15-love up, and now serving, trying to go down the tee to Nadal's backhand. This time goes into the body on the second serve. Nadal wraps the forehand into Tsitsipas's backhand and now runs around the backhand again. Tsitsipas on the backhand side, high up, hits it very deep, though. He's enjoying that, I tell you that. He doesn't look troubled at all by that looping lasso forehand, and Nadal on the backhand side, and Tsitsipas with a fantastic forehand down the line. This is fantastic stuff from Tsitsipas. It really is. Beautiful stuff. And as a Nadal fan, I'm a bit worried here, to be honest with you. That's a fantastic forehand, though, from Tsitsipas. He really does have a big forehand, and it's very underrated, I think. He's a very good player, Tsitsipas. Do not sleep on him. Down the tee, that's a fantastic serve. 40-love up. He is in red-hot form at the moment. He almost, after a very difficult first service game where he looked like he might get broken, he's got into the return game, broken Nadal. Now he's 40-love up on his serve. This has been a fantastic... I think he's won the last 8 points now. So very impressive stuff from Tsitsipas, or 9 points even. So 9 points in a row, won for Tsitsipas here. Very impressive stuff. This time goes back. Oh, goes second serve into Nadal's backhand, and he can only net it. So that's a very easy hold to love for Tsitsipas. So he's 3-1 up. It's now Nadal's serve. Very, very interesting times here. Let me just update the scoreboard as well. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. A 1-3. So 3-1 now to Tsitsipas. Nadal serving to hopefully get another, game on the board here. He's under a lot of pressure here. He really is. Nadal, I don't think, he definitely hasn't looked his best. I would say that he hasn't had as much depth as he'd like. He's looked to go lasso forehand to that big topspin forehand to Tsitsipas's backhand. But Tsitsipas, as I said, he actually doesn't mind it. I think he likes it quite a lot, actually, big on that backhand side. A couple of looping ground strokes there, but Tsitsipas now goes backhand cross court. Then Nadal again going to the backhand, tries to go again. That's a bit deep. That's better. So Tsitsipas can only get that shorter. He needs to go really deep to that backhand if he's going to do that. But see, that's the issue. He's gone lasso forehand. Again, the forehand to the backhand side, but he's dropped it short at an angle. Now, Tsitsipas has come in on the front foot and he's hit the backhand down the line. Winner. That's a fantastic backhand from Tsitsipas. Nadal, if he's going to hit that forehand to Tsitsipas's backhand, he has to really get a lot of depth on that forehand. It's too short there, and Tsitsipas likes coming in on that backhand side. So either he mixes it up and goes down the line and makes a Tsitsipas move. But at the moment, I think it's a bit too predictable and probably not dangerous enough, I would say. Tsitsipas manages to only hit that slice long even from Nadal's serve, and it's 15-all. So this has been a very intriguing, very, very intriguing start to this match so far. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for joining. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. 15-all. Nadal is, has to serve a second serve here now. He's 15-all on his serve, and Tsitsipas has a second serve to look at. Nadal will be looking to go quite big on this second serve. You don't want to be 30-15 down and 3-1 down here. The king of clay in a little bit of trouble here in this first set. He's struggling to figure out the Rubik's Cube at the moment. That is Stefanos Tsitsipas. So trying to get it really deep, that backhand to Tsitsipas's backhand even. And unfortunately, he hits it long. So 30-15 down his serve, 3-1 down. Come on, Nadal. Vamos. Vamos, Rafa Nadal. 1-3 down and 15-30 down on his serve. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for joining. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for joining. You're all legends. Goes out wide onto the backhand side, and Stefanos Tsitsipas can only claw it back in. It's short, and Nadal comes in and hits a rocket forehand down the line, puts it away as he should. 30-all on his serve. That's much better from Nadal and much more commanding play from the Spaniard. Needs to get his forehand working, I think, Nadal, and working well. Not just hitting Stefanos' backhand, but I think he's respecting maybe Tsitsipas's forehand too much, if that's even possible. I think that's probably the case at the moment. It's 30-all and 1-3 here. Nadal goes big to Tsitsipas's backhand, really big, and goes again. Tsitsipas, though, doesn't mind it. As I said, tries to go deep, but this time goes long, actually, on the backhand side. It's 40-30 to Nadal on his serve. Much better service game here for Nadal. Hopefully he can close it out. That would be the ideal scenario, I think. Thank you very much as well, guys, for tuning in as well. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all well. Let me know what you think. Is Nadal going to win this? Is Tsitsipas going to win this? Let me know what you think. Nadal 40-30 up, and Tsitsipas, though, still in a very good position at 3-1 up. Tries to go out wide to Tsitsipas's backhand, and unfortunately can only hit it into the net. Nadal has to go second serve here, so Tsitsipas will be looking to attack this second serve. I'm assuming Nadal's going to try and go out wide to the backhand. Let's have a look and see. That would be the most natural course. Or he tries to, but he nets it. It's a double fault. Oh dear. So that's a big, oh no. Juice. Austin Bond, thank you very much for joining. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for joining. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. He says, Tsitsipas will win it. He's playing so well. He is playing really well. He played so well in Monte Carlo, didn't he? Didn't drop a single set. Beat Rublev in the final. I think, of course, Nadal on clay is probably one of the hardest tests in world sport. But I think it's a bit easier in these tournaments where it's best of 3. But in best of 5, Roland Garros one of the hardest. But what I would say is that Tsitsipas is in red-hot form. Nadal has looked okay. He's looked pretty good. Now, Tsitsipas has another chance for a break point here. He's got another chance for a break point. And I'll tell you what, this could be a double break. First serve points won, Tsitsipas 71%. Second serve, 80%. Makes a big difference. Tsitsipas is looking very good here. And as Austin is saying, he's in very good form, is Tsitsipas. This time goes shorter, and Nadal comes to the net. Should put away the smash. Yes, he does. Tsitsipas tries to reach for it, but can't. But I agree, Austin. I think, what do you think, Austin, about Tsitsipas in the French Open? Can he be a threat to Nadal, Djokovic, and team. Surely he's part of the Djokovic team pack, I guess, chasing. Some people are saying he's actually the second favorite. I wouldn't be surprised. It's juice now. Nadal is 1-3 here at juice as well. And yeah, let's see. Vamos Rafa for me though. I want Nadal to win. I'm a big Rafa fan, but I do really like Stefanos as well. I think Tsitsipas is a fantastic player and it seems like a really nice guy as well, to be fair. This time, Tsitsipas goes really big and very loopy on the forehand side to Nadal's backhand. He's trying to target Nadal's backhand in a more, I think, calculated approach than maybe Nadal at the moment. An advantage up for Tsitsipas here. Another breakpoint opportunity. Wow. This is just, it's mesmerizing actually in a way to see someone play this well against Nadal on clay, especially in a final on clay. I think it's pretty rare. I know that Djokovic has beaten Nadal in a final on clay, but someone like Tsitsipas is a very, very good. Yeah, I just think he's extremely good to see someone like Tsitsipas do this, and it looks like he's very comfortable on the surface. I know he's very good on the hard, and I think he'll be quite good on the grass as well. But I think clay seems to be surface that he excels in. It might also be a case of everyone else doesn't particularly play that well on clay compared to other surfaces. So maybe he just plays a bit better than them on clay rather than actually playing better on this surface. Nadal goes really loopy to the Tsitsipas backhand. Tsitsipas with very good depth in this rally, but can only go long. So that depth comes back to bite him a little bit. So juice on Nadal's serve. Austin Bond says, definitely thinks Tsitsipas is a threat of the French Open. Roland Garros could have beaten Djokovic last year and Wawrinka the year before. I put him second in current form. Yeah, against Djokovic, he lost a couple of sets, didn't he? He had a bit of nerves, and then he came into his own. And I think it went to 5, didn't it? And it's almost just his fitness wasn't there, unfortunately, and he broke down physically. Otherwise, I reckon he would have won that, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I agree. I think on current form, he's definitely the second favourite. Nadal obviously being the first. Nadal goes into the body of Tsitsipas. He fends it off, though, goes deep with the backhand return, then tries to nail the backhand that Nadal hits. Oh, here we go. Nadal goes big cross court on the forehand side. Tsitsipas tries to go deep with the backhand to Nadal's backhand. It's a very, very low percentage shot, but goes for it. Unfortunately, can only go deep. Now, Nadal's starting to get more of a stranglehold in the rallies, which is better to see, I think. Advantage up for Nadal. 3-1 to Tsitsipas here. Nadal trying to serve to avoid getting broken once again. So come on, Nadal. Vamos. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, Nadal, come on. Come on, Nadal. Our second serve has been very, very interesting. Hasn't really been able to nail it so far. The serve has been not great so far. And yep, that's another double. That's another double. Nadal's serve is breaking down a little bit on him here. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping he can continue to serve a bit better anyway going forward, because 2 double faults already. It's not great. Not great at all, and very uncharacteristic of Rafael Nadal. Not having a good serving day so far. Let's see if he can get a big serve here. Goes big to the forehand of Tsitsipas. Good return though, deep, and a rally ensues. Cross court from Tsitsipas. Nadal goes big topspin on the backhand. Shorter from Tsitsipas, and Nadal runs around the backhand and hits it into out forehand. Very, very good forehand from Nadal, and it's a winner, a very clean winner as well. And Nadal opens up advantage again on his serve. Yeah, so it's a short backhand from Tsitsipas there. Nadal came in and just took advantage of it, really. So fantastic stuff from Rafael Nadal. Advantage again on Nadal's serve. Hopefully he can start to capitalize more on the serve. Tsitsipas, though, has been very good. This time, again, can't get that first serve in. So a little bit disappointing for Nadal, but he'll be looking to go big on the second serve. He'll want to get past this game pretty quickly and look to concentrate on returning. Now, can he though? Will Tsitsipas let him? That's a shorter forehand. Nadal with a angled backhand, then goes cross court again when the forehand needs to get more depth. This time he does. Tsitsipas though hits that really well, almost on the half volley. That's a fantastic backhand. And now we're into a rally. Nadal goes big with the backhand cross court, and Tsitsipas can only go long. That is a very, very. I reckon that could be an extremely important passage of play there. I know Tsitsipas is still a breakup, but the fact that Nadal just held there after saving a couple of break points, that is a huge, huge game. And I think it also shows that Nadal's able to get into these rallies more now. Before it was a case of Tsitsipas, I think, dominating the rallies. Nadal has started to win some of the longer rallies. In that service game, he started to win more longer rallies, did Rafael Nadal. So he'll be looking now on the serve of Tsitsipas. For any opportunity he gets, he'll be looking to try and, I think, dictate in the return game as soon as possible in the return points. So a very interesting match so far. Tsitsipas, though, is still a break up. So can Nadal make some inroads on the Tsitsipas serve? He's been phenomenal, I think, behind the serve. Apart from that first service game where he looked a bit shaky, the next two he was extremely good holding to love. So let's see what Tsitsipas can do now in this service game. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in and joining. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help. Liking and subscribing to the channel helps the channel to grow. So I really appreciate it, and thank you for joining all legends. Rafa Nadal looking to win yet another Barcelona Open title, and Tsitsipas looking to win here for the first time. So yeah, really, really intriguing matchup so far. And Rafa Nadal is hoping to stop, I guess, the momentum of Tsitsipas on the clay here, because he looks on current form to probably be the second favorite amongst, your Djokovic and teams, probably just behind that, I would say. Right. Stefanos Tsitsipas serving to go 4-2 up. Nadal be looking to break it and bring it back to on serve at 3-all. Very intriguing game upon us here. Tsitsipas in the red t-shirt, black shorts, and black trainers. Nadal in a pink and purple combined attire. Very bright and very, I guess it's what you like, isn't it? Goes out wide. Tsitsipas to the backhand of Nadal, then tries to go drop shot actually as Nadal goes out to Tsitsipas's forehand at an angle, can only hit it into the net. So Nadal winning the first point there, that will be something that he'll take something from that, saying, you know what, I can do this now. I've got a little inroad here. Keep on making inroads into that break. Goes out wide at this time to the Nadal forehand. Tsitsipas comes in, volleys, and very good smash from Tsitsipas there as well. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. I really, really do appreciate it. And that's a very good point there from Tsitsipas. Nadal creating stretch for that serve. Tsitsipas good at the net there as well. Quite a comfortable point at 15-all here. Goes out wide to the Nadal backhand. Tsitsipas goes big with the forehand on the line, but can only hit that one wide. So that will be 30-15 to Nadal. It should be anyway. Nadal's having a look. No, he's clipped the line there. Wow. Let's have a look. Oh, he has. So Tsitsipas, actually, that's a very good forehand. Apologies. 30-15 up to Tsitsipas. And now a second serve for Nadal to look at. Tsitsipas is 30-15 up on his serve. Nadal be looking to attack this second serve. Goes, he's so far back on the serve, and he struggles to run round the serve of Tsitsipas and hits it straight into the net. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting. Second serve points won. Nadal only 25%. Tsitsipas 83%. So the second serve has been interesting. So obviously Tsitsipas has served very well in the second serve as well. Behind that, a good return from Nadal. This time trying to again go to the Tsitsipas backhand. And that's an unbelievable backhand down the line from Tsitsipas, and he holds. It's 4-2, and he doesn't give Nadal any chance to break him there, really. It's just really good serving and play behind the serve as well. His 1+ shot after his serve was fantastic. Really good play from Tsitsipas. And the backhand on the line, a forehand and a backhand on the line. absolutely beautiful, and he looks in really good form. Nadal will be looking to weather the storm and then come on strong. We know how experienced and amazing Nadal is on clay, so you can't count him out whatsoever. I think even if he loses the first set and there's a breakdown the second, like people will still count on him, I think. So yeah, let's see. 4-2 down, Nadal serving. This time can only go long with the serve, trying to go to Tsitsipas's backhand even. Second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. Nadal's serve has been not quite as good as you'd expect normally, so that's been a little bit disappointing. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. I really appreciate it. Tsitsipas can only go wide with the forehand from Nadal's forehand out wide to the Tsitsipas forehand, and he's 15 love up on his serve and looking to, hopefully he'll be looking to hold pretty comfortably here so that he can concentrate on trying to break back, because Tsitsipas has looked quite good behind the serve, and also on the return games he's made it quite hard for Nadal as well. What an upset it would be as well if Tsitsipas was to win here, but don't get ahead of yourselves. Nadal, I think, still will be looked at as the favourite until, yeah. Oh, Tsitsipas can only go long. Now, Nadal is 30 love up here on his serve. This is much better from Rafael Nadal, trying to dictate points on the forehand, moving a bit better as well. His serve has been better in this game so far in the first 2 points. He'll be looking for another first serve here, Rafael Nadal. Goes down the tee to the Tsitsipas backhand. He almost like pours it back in. That was a very interesting return from Tsitsipas. He goes into out with the forehand, Tsitsipas, and Nadal stretching on the forehand can only hit that one wide. Now it's funny because people say the way to beat Nadal, which is what Rublev did in Monte Carlo, is to hit the into out forehand at an angle, right, to Nadal's forehand, so he's on the stretch. And it worked for Rublev then. Of course, Nadal was still a little bit rusty. Now Tsitsipas has just done it there, and it shows that is a slight weakness that you can exploit, but you have to nail it, because if you don't nail it, Nadal will put away the forehand so easily. It has to be almost perfect, which that was from Tsitsipas. Nadal hits the top of the net cord, and it drifts out. So second serve for Tsitsipas to look at here, 30-15 up, and Nadal wiping his. He looks so sweaty there. It must be. It looks so hot there, to be honest with you. It really does. But it looks nice. The weather looks beautiful in Barcelona. Nadal hitting the forehand into the net there from the backhand return of Tsitsipas. There's quite a few errors here in this performance so far from Nadal, which is quite surprising on the clay, because he's so comfortable normally on the clay, but he's struggled slightly. I'm hoping. Come on, vamos, Rafa, vamos. Let's go, Rafa. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You're all legends. Well, this time Tsitsipas, he goes into the net this time from the Nadal serve. Much better stuff from Rafa Nadal here. 40-30 up now on his serve. He will be looking to really, I mean, for Nadal, right, I just think he wants an easy service game so that he can focus on returning. Like, this just takes so much out of him having to really work hard. Tsitsipas is doing a very good job here of making it hard for Nadal. Nadal doesn't want these super long rallies. All very, very loopy stuff, very high topspin, but Tsitsipas can only go long, and Nadal holds. So it's 4-3 to Tsitsipas on Tsitsipas's serve. And he is still a break up, is Tsitsipas. So really good stuff from Nadal there to hold. We're 36 minutes in the final of Barcelona. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm really hoping Rafa can come back here because, yeah, I don't know. So my sister is a huge Tsitsipas fan. I think Tsitsipas is her favorite player. But for me, it's all Rafa Nadal. I used to watch, for anyone that doesn't know, I used to watch Wimbledon a lot as a kid. So I'm based here in the UK. I actually live quite close to Wimbledon. And look, Roger Federer, a fantastic player, right? But he used to win every year. And I used to be like, come on. Roddick used to destroy Andy Roddick in the finals. And then finally, Rafa Nadal came on. First year, he got beaten in straight sets. Second year in 4. And the third year, he won in 5. And I was just like, yes, this is my man. Every year, I wanted him to win. I just thought this young kid coming through, sleeveless top as well. And he's just running around so intently, just looked like an absolute beast of a player. And I just, fell in love with him, really, in the way that he played and his mentality. And yeah, that's it. The rest is history, really. I followed him throughout his whole career now. And look, Federer and Djokovic, all three of them fantastic players. It's just what you like, isn't it? It's what you like seeing. It's who you like the most. But they're all fantastic players. They really are. Guys in the chat as well, I really appreciate you all joining in. Let me know who you think is going to win this final. And do you think Tsitsipas can be a big threat to Nadal in the French Open? Because I think you've got Nadal, then Djokovic and team. And then I reckon Tsitsipas might be slightly in between, I think, at the moment. I reckon he's potentially second favourite, but let's see. Anyways, we're here in the final. Tsitsipas is 4-3 up, and he is serving now to go 5-3 up. Nadal will be looking to really make some inroads here straight away on the Tsitsipas serve. Tsitsipas goes out wide to the Nadal backhand, goes drop shot. Nadal comes into the net this time. That's a fantastic volley on the backhand. What a volley from Rafael Nadal. Tsitsipas absolutely just, powers a backhand into Nadal, and he just such good touch and feel here. Look at this. It's a forehand, and Nadal goes backhand volley and stretches for it and manages to just drop it over the net. And he is 15-love up on the Tsitsipas serve. Very good point there from both. This time goes into the body. Nadal manages to get it back, though, looping a bit short. Manages to go slice. He's trying to survive here, and he can only slice that into the net. Very bizarre, actually. It's almost like he thought he had less time than he actually did. He probably had time to get round there and hit the forehand, but for some reason he went with a slice and hits it into the bottom of the net. 15 all here, and Tsitsipas, that was a very aggressive point from Tsitsipas second up. This time again going to the forehand, and Nadal again trying to go to the backhand. Tsitsipas runs round it, goes on the forehand side, but can only go wide with the forehand. So Nadal is 30-15 up here now on Tsitsipas' serve. This is a really, really big point here. If Nadal can get 40-15 up and bring up 2 break points, he will be, I think, chomping at the bit, won't he? Really, he really will be. Right, Tsitsipas 15-30 down on his serve. He's 4-3 up though. Let's see. Goes into the Nadal forehand. Goes into out with the forehand again. Really, I was about to say very good volley, but it's not. He slips slightly whilst trying to hit it. Tries to hit a drop volley cross court there. Tsitsipas from Nadal's forehand down the line. Hits it into the net, and he's 15-40 down and 2 break points up for Rafael Nadal here. This has been a beautiful set so far. It's been absolutely phenomenal tennis to watch, by the way. So good to see. Right, Tsitsipas this time goes cross court to Nadal's backhand, then goes forehand, and he sends Nadal the wrong way. Really good from Stefanos Tsitsipas. He hits behind Rafa Nadal's body as he goes to run to the middle of the court, and it's a very, very good shot and very clever thinking from Stefanos Tsitsipas. He saves 1 break point. Can he save the second, though? Very, very intriguing stuff. Right, Tsitsipas goes long with the forehand to Nadal. So a second serve for Nadal to look ahead. This is going to be really interesting. Let's have a look. Backhand from Nadal, cross court. Stefanos Tsitsipas runs around the backhand, but it's not good enough. Nadal crunches the forehand, but Stefanos Tsitsipas survives. Tsitsipas this time trying to capitalize on a shorter ball cross court, but can't quite. Nadal goes very loopy and let's have a look. Stefanos Tsitsipas doesn't look comfortable. Nadal dictates with a forehand and he breaks. That is a fantastic point from both. But Nadal, as I said, he was starting to dictate on the forehand. He really was. Stefanos Tsitsipas wasn't able to get it to the Nadal backhand. And Nadal breaks and is back on serve. Really, really big point there. Really, really big point. And Nadal hits that forehand down the line. Beauty of a lasso forehand from Nadal down the tee. Fantastic stuff from Rafael Nadal. Really, really was. Right, Stefanos Tsitsipas now. He'll be looking to try and break back here, I guess. Straight. Well, no, I guess he will be. He definitely will be. Nadal, though, 4-all here, serving to go 5-4 up. So all of a sudden, Stefanos Tsitsipas is under pressure here because if Nadal holds, he'll have to serve to stay in the match. So he'll be looking to break it straight away. Nadal goes very short with a forehand. Tsitsipas comes in, he comes to the net, and very good volley. Nadal goes to lob him. Can he lob him? No, he can't. Just goes long. Fantastic rally from both, though. This is beautiful tennis to watch. It really is. Both these guys bringing the best out of each other. They really are. Right, 4-all here. And Nadal 15 love down on his serve. He'll be looking for a couple of big first serves here for sure. He won't be wanting to grind hard here, especially after just breaking. He won't want to put himself in jeopardy of getting broken back straight away. Will the king of clay, Rafael Nadal, goes this time to Stefanos Tsitsipas's back. And what a shot from Nadal, but ridiculous get from Tsitsipas into a rally. What am I just what? This is unbelievable. This is a cross court from Stefanos Tsitsipas, then goes into a forehand. Nadal goes lasso forehand, forehand to forehand, and he can only go wide. Oh, wow. Can I just say, that is unbelievable defensive work from Tsitsipas at the start of that rally. Nadal, I cannot believe he hasn't just won that point. That was unbelievable. I really want to see the stats for that. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable tennis there from both players. But Nadal can only go wide. Tsitsipas, it was a ridiculous rocket of a forehand from Nadal right down the line. Tsitsipas somehow manages to claw it back. We go into a rally and Nadal can only go wide, but unbelievable stuff from both players. But Tsitsipas coming out on top there. Really, really incredible work from Tsitsipas. And he's got 30 love up on Nadal's serve. Goes into the body this time. And Tsitsipas goes back and tries to rip that one, but can only go shorter. Nadal doesn't cash in, though. And he's trying to go to the backhand side, then goes down the tee with the forehand into Tsitsipas's forehand, and he can only drop that one long. So 15-30 now to Nadal. Nadal is 15-30 down on the serve. He'll be looking for a big a big serve and probably a big forehand as well. 15-30 down. He'll be looking for a big first serve. I reckon he's going to go out wide to Stefanos Tsitsipas's backhand. It's a safe serve for the lefty. And also, he'll be looking to, I think, try and get an unreturnable, won't he? Surely. Let's have a look. Yes, he does, although it clips the net and goes just past the service box. So a second serve for Stefanos Tsitsipas to look at here. Nadal just wiping the sweat off his sweatbands and his arms, and yeah, he's looking good though. Is Nadal, and as a Tsitsipas, this has been a very, very good match so far. Someone goes down the tee, comes into the net. Nadal, oh, he misses the volley. That's an easy volley as well. I can't believe it. That's an easy volley for someone like Nadal, who's a very good volleyer at the net. He sets up the point so well. It's a good approach shot from Nadal. Comes into the net, sets up an easy volley. Can only dump the backhand volley into the net. So 2 break points here for Tsitsipas. 40-15 down is Nadal. A big opportunity here for Stefanos Tsitsipas. Huge opportunity to break back straight away. Nadal's serve letting him down slightly. Not enough first serves in for my liking. Goes out wide this time. Stefanos Tsitsipas, though, can only shank that wide. So he saves 1 break point. Can he save the second? Rafael Nadal. That's what he'll be looking to do. He'll be looking to save it and hold out this service game because it's really integral, I think. You don't want to be 5-4 down and a breakdown on Stefanos Tsitsipas' serve, do you? Definitely not. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for joining. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. You're all legends. Right, Nadal this time, 30-40 down, I reckon, down the tee. No, he doesn't. He goes out wide, but he clips the net. So first serve. Let's first serve. That's a big slice serve as well, 167k. So pace off it, trying to go out wide, almost trying to nail it so that he can hit it wide enough so it's either unreturnable, drags out Tsitsipas into the court, so he is open court for the forehand down the line, or even an ace. Will he go again? Yes, he does. And Tsitsipas can only hit that backhand way wide, and he saves yet another break point. So Rafael Nadal has just saved 2 break points here and some big serving to help him out of there, which is what he would have wanted. So fantastic stuff from Rafael Nadal. And he is now, well, at juice at 4-all here. We'll be looking for another one, another probably couple of big serves will Rafael Nadal. This time he goes down the tee to Tsitsipas backhand, and Tsitsipas can only drag that backhand wide. So, very good serving here from Rafael Nadal. Really, really good serving. Nadal advantage up here at 4 games apiece. So 4-all advantage to Nadal on the Nadal serve. Will he go out wide to the backhand again? I reckon he will, actually. I think it's been working for him in this service game. So I think he'll try and nail the first serve to the backhand again. But again, try and drag him out. Yes, he does. He tries to go again, slice serve. Tsitsipas has been struggling a little bit with that when he's been dragged out wide. This time, I think he'll go kick serve, probably again to the backhand side, though. Let's have a look as Nadal wipes the sweat off the forehead. This time into Tsitsipas forehand, actually. Tsitsipas with a loopy return back, but deep, and some good play here from Tsitsipas. But Nadal, oh, he misses the pass. So Tsitsipas came into the net, and there was an opportunity there for Rafa Nadal to pass him down the line, and it just goes begging. He goes long with it. I can't believe that, actually. I thought that was nailed on. I was almost about to say game to Nadal, but unfortunately it's not. And Stefanos Tsitsipas here, well, he'll be looking to try and get add up here. So juice again. Nadal's probably cursing his luck there. Need a bit more topspin there, a bit less on that forehand. Didn't need to go so long with it. Juice here again then. This time goes down the tee to the Tsitsipas backhand. Then a backhand down the line. Then runs round the backhand Nadal, but goes into out on the forehand down the line again. And this time drags Tsitsipas out. That's going to be long. Oh no. Now Nadal has gone long with the forehand down the line, trying to target the Tsitsipas backhand, and it's advantage to Tsitsipas. Another break point. This game is actually, this is vital. This is a huge game for this set. I reckon whoever wins this game will win the set. That's a bold prediction, isn't it? Bold prediction, because it's Nadal's serve, right? So it's a pretty bold. If Nadal wins it, I mean, it's anyone's game, you'd think, but I reckon whoever wins this game wins the set. That's my prediction. Goes out wide. This time Tsitsipas' backhand. Now, can Nadal save the break point here? That's what he'll be looking to do. He has to, though, stamp his authority. Goes into the forehand. That's a huge forehand. What a forehand from Rafael Nadal. Unbelievable forehand. And Stefanos Tsitsipas can only hit that into the net. Unbelievable stuff from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Incredible. Sorry, from Rafa Nadal even. Vamos, Rafa. Vamos. Points one on serve. 55% for Nadal. 65% for Tsitsipas. Points one on return. 34% for Nadal. 44% for Tsitsipas. So serving and returning at the moment, Tsitsipas is being slightly better, and he's won more points, I think, overall. He must have, considering those stats. But it doesn't matter. It's all about the scorecard, and he goes out wide to Tsitsipas' forehand. That's a big serve, and it's an unreturnable. Really good serving there from Rafael Nadal. Advantage up at 4-all. This has been a really, really good game to watch. It really has been, this service game. Nadal won't be happy about it because he's had to serve quite a bit in this service game. I don't know what juice number it is we've been to, but I reckon we've had probably 5. Nadal now advantage up, trying to finally close out the service game without any issues. This time, though, hits the top of the net again. He's hit the top of the net quite a lot on the serve, and it drops long, so he'll have to go second serve here. Tsitsipas will be looking to attack this straight away and put Nadal on the back foot. Let's have a look. Yeah, goes into the body. Tsitsipas goes backhand, but can only go long, so that's a really big missed opportunity there from Tsitsipas. He had, I think, 4 or 5 break points in that in that game. And Nadal now is 5-4 up, and Tsitsipas has to has to serve even to stay in the set. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You are all legends for joining in. Please do remember, though, to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please remember to click the notification bell as well to get alerted to all the new videos. I will be covering the French Open in detail. I'll be doing day-by-day reviews, so day reviews, and I'll also be doing watch-alongs like this as well. On top of doing, of course, it will be a tournament review as well. So please do keep an eye out for them as well. And yeah, please do remember to subscribe. It just helps the channel to grow. And yeah, let's keep it growing. Let's keep it growing. Let's keep it going. Thank you very much, guys. And good morning, good evening, and good night to wherever you are. 5-4 up here. Nadal and Tsitsipas having to serve to stay in this set. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Right, Tsitsipas just wiping the sweat off his face. Interesting to know what's in his mind at the moment, because he'll probably be thinking, I was a break up. I was 4-2 up. Right, 4-2 up, and I've lost the last 3 games. That's what he's probably thinking to himself. So let's see. Right. It looks absolutely beautiful in Barcelona as well. It looks so good in Barcelona, doesn't it? Looks absolutely beautiful at the Barcelona Open. It'll be amazing to play the ATP 500 tournament for anyone that doesn't know as well. Nadal looking to win here he's won here a number of times. So he's won here a number of times. He'll be looking to get, yes, another Barcelona title. Stefanos Tsitsipas will be looking to get his first title here after winning in Monte Carlo as well. So that would be an unbelievable run, wouldn't it? Anyway, so that service stay in the game. Tries to go huge down the tee. That's a 227 kilometer per hour serve. Tries to go huge, but misses it. So second serve for Nadal to look at. This time goes long again. Interesting. So pretty ropey start from Tsitsipas down. I think he's actually broken the strings on his racket. Either that or the strings have come a bit loose. So he's definitely going to change his racket. Yes, he is. He is going to change it. Interesting. So 15 love down on his serve. Double fault. So not a good start there for Tsitsipas. And Nadal will be looking at that thinking, thank you very much. 3 point for me. Right, 15 love for Nadal, as I said, on Tsitsipas' serve. Or tries to go big again. He's trying to go huge on the serve. He's losing his shape a little bit, actually, Tsitsipas. He's trying to hit it very hard. This time, though, goes down the tee to the Nadal backhand on the ad side. Goes down the line with a forehand, into out forehand from Tsitsipas down the line. Then goes cross-court with a forehand to Nadal's backhand, but can only go wide with the backhand Stefanos Tsitsipas. So 30 love up here for Nadal on Tsitsipas' serve at 5-4. This is a big, big point, because if he goes 40 love down, he's in massive trouble, is Stefanos Tsitsipas. 30 love up here. Nadal on Tsitsipas' serve. 5-4. Can Tsitsipas come up with a big first serve? That's what he needs. He needs a big, big first serve. Goes down the tee, and Nadal tries to go big with the forehand down the line. Tsitsipas gets across, though, goes cross-court with his own forehand, then goes into out down the line. Nadal goes backhand cross-court. Tsitsipas with a huge forehand down the line. Nadal somehow manages to get that back. Unbelievable. Nadal, oh my days. Unbelievable defensive work from Nadal there. Then Tsitsipas comes into the net. Nadal can only hit the backhand into the net. He actually completely creamed that backhand. Tries to go low over the net with a passing shot, but hits the top of the net. And Nadal will look at that as a missed opportunity, because he really clawed himself back into that point, did Rafa Nadal. 5-4 up is Rafa Nadal. 30-15 up on Tsitsipas' serve. Tsitsipas will be looking for another big first serve here. He will be looking to really give himself a bit of breathing space here, because he's under a lot of fire here. And how the tables have turned, eh? Tsitsipas just sorting out his ball toss, and then goes down the tee to Nadal's backhand. Then goes into out forehand to Nadal's forehand. Then backhand shorter, though. Nadal goes big with the forehand down the line. Then Nadal goes backhand to Tsitsipas' forehand. This is a really, really good rally Fantastic depth from Tsitsipas there. Really good angle from Nadal. Nadal goes backhand. Beautiful angle found. Then goes down the line. And Nadal, oh, what a point. What a point to watch. Unbelievable tennis from both. Nadal, though, I think probably halfway through that rally, really stepped up and really took control with a backhand cross court. Found a couple of really good backhand angles. Let's have a look here. Well, just showing the replay for the smash, which is a good smash from Nadal. It's not an easy one. And yeah, really, really good from both players, but especially Rafael Nadal, who put away the smash and won the point and brings up 2 break points there. The backhand there for Nadal working really well. Really, really well for Nadal. Tries to go out wide, big Tsitsipas to the Nadal backhand, but it's a fault. So second serve for Nadal to look at and 2 break points to look at. 2 break points and 2 points to win the set as well. Tsitsipas though, oh no. Now that is what a set. 6-4, Nadal closes it out. Unbelievable stuff because Tsitsipas just hits the top of the net and he goes wide. Now, Tsitsipas was 4-2 up there. He lost 4 games in a row. So talk about a shift in momentum. Nadal just shifted the momentum completely in that set. He wasn't serving particularly well. He hasn't served particularly well in that set. But he started returning much better. Started having a lot more impetus with the forehand as well. Mixed up the forehand. I think he realized I can't just hit lasso loopy forehands that Tsitsipas' backhand if I'm not going to nail them. So mixed it up much better. Looking at the winners, 11 for Nadal, 7 for Tsitsipas. Unforced errors, 9 for Nadal and 10 for Tsitsipas. So really, really good stuff from both of them, really. And in terms of, first serves in. So first serves in, 68% for Nadal, 64% for Tsitsipas. First serves won, 70% for Nadal, 61% for Tsitsipas, and 31% second serve for Nadal, 50% for Tsitsipas. So I think that's been a huge difference, hasn't it, really, in this match? It really has been the serving at different points in the match. It really has been. When Tsitsipas was serving really well at the start, he was ahead and managed to get the break. Then Nadal has picked up his serve massively in the second part of that set, and it's definitely helped. Just showing some of the highlights from the set so far. Some unbelievable points for sure. Some really, really good points. It's been really impressive for me. Just showing some of the touch and feel from Nadal there with one of the drop shots. Now, what do we think? I mean, surely I'm kind of backing Nadal to win this in straight sets now. At first, I thought Tsitsipas would win the first set and then maybe Nadal in 3. But I think Tsitsipas' best chance to win this was to win the first set, in my personal opinion. That's what I'm thinking. But you never know. Tsitsipas is very, very good. He's been in very good form. As Austin said, he did say Tsitsipas will win it. But let's see. I think advantage Nadal, and I would say really from here, it's probably, I would say, 65% in favor of Nadal winning this match now, because the second set, I would assume Nadal's going to come out and try and blow Tsitsipas away pretty early on. But Tsitsipas, if he can just withhold the barrage that's coming his way, if he can just weather the storm, then that'll be really good to see. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Right. Tsitsipas and Nadal both having a little bit of a break, aren't they? Thank you everyone as well for tuning in. As I said, please do remember to like the video. Please do remember to like the video. It really does help the channel to grow. And please, of course, remember to subscribe as well if you haven't already. I will be covering the French Open day-by-day reviews and also doing live watch-alongs like I'm doing for this. I'll have some guests on as well, so it'll be good fun. Saki says, how many times has Tsitsipas played Nadal before? Quite a few times, actually. On the clay, he's played him 3 times. And on the clay, it's 2-1 even to Nadal on the clay. Tsitsipas has actually beaten Nadal on the clay before. But in terms of the head-to-head, I'll give you the full breakdown, Saki, as you're asking. So it's 6-2 to Nadal. Yeah, which is interesting. So I think Tsitsipas won. Let's have a look. Tsitsipas obviously won in Australia, an Australian Open this year, beating Nadal in 5. And then the other time he beat him was at Madrid, actually, in 2019, beat him in 3 sets. Nelson09, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. Please remember, guys, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It says Nadal won the set. Yes, he did. And Nadal to win the set, I guess he's saying. I think Nadal will probably win this set as well. I'm looking for Nadal really to win this in straight sets now. Tsitsipas looked really good for the first half of that first set. I think tailed off a little bit. Nadal upped his game a little bit. Tsitsipas' level dropped slightly as well. And I think, unfortunately, it coincided with each other. And Nadal came on really strong, winning 4 games in a row. Right. Nadal now. Oh, what a lob from Rafa Nadal. Tsitsipas comes into the net and Nadal hits that one long. Alan Teej goes, can you show the match? Alan Teej, thank you very much for joining. Unfortunately, I cannot. If I show the match, the channel will get taken down. So unfortunately, I can't show the match because of copyright reasons. I think it's actually on Amazon Prime. So it's on Prime Video for anyone in the UK anyway. It's on Prime Video. I think it's probably on Prime Video everywhere else as well, I'm assuming. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I apologize. I can talk you through what's going on as well. That's the best I can do, though. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in, though. And yeah, apologies, Alan Teach. Thank you for tuning in, though. Oh, double fault from Nadal. That's his third, I think, of the match so far. Hits the top of the net and goes long. So yeah, disappointing from Nadal, the amount of double faults. I know he served better in the second half of that first set, but another double fault, it's just really unnecessary. His serve has been a bit iffy, I think, throughout this whole match, to be honest with you. He just hasn't looked super comfortable with it. He's got himself out of trouble with at times with the first serve, but it just hasn't been a fantastic serving performance, I'm being honest with you. The sun goes down the tee and what's going on here? Hits Tsitsipas can only hit that into the net. 30-15 up for Nadal on the serve. Realistically, I think Nadal's going to be thinking to himself, I want to just hold pretty comfortably in my service games and then really focus on Tsitsipas' return. Especially in this first game, he won't want to be going to 30-all here. So let's see if he can put away this point. He goes very big to the Tsitsipas backhand. He can only slice that back. Then goes into our forehand. He's got a lot more time momentum here now. Nadal, you can tell he's on the front foot more. Tsitsipas is not. Oh, what a rally. Tsitsipas manages to almost sneak almost squash forehand down the line after Nadal hits a volley, but Nadal manages to get across in time. It's a fantastic volley. This is a great get from Tsitsipas. Almost squeezes it in, but Nadal manages to open up the face of the racket and good forehand drop volley into the open court and wins that one. 40-15 up. Fantastic point from both. I tell you what, these guys really do gel well together. The styles really do. It's fantastic to watch. This time into the body of Tsitsipas, and he goes wide. Nadal this time goes cross court. Then Nadal goes cross court again to the Tsitsipas forehand, and he can only put it into the net. So 40-15 up here for Rafael Nadal, and he's just after that forehand's gone into the net. He's closed it out. So he's closed out his service game to 15. It's 6-4 and 1 love up. Tsitsipas will be looking to hold, I guess, very comfortably. He'll be looking to stamp his authority pretty much straight away in this set because I think that is now 5 straight games won by Rafael Nadal. Not ideal whatsoever for the Greek. After the being 4-2 up, I was expecting this to be a lot closer than it actually is. So very, very interesting that Nadal has come on like this. Tsitsipas, I think, has fallen away slightly as well. I can't lie to you. I don't think it's been a case of just Nadal upping his game. I think it's been both. Nadal upping his game and also Tsitsipas maybe falling away slightly. But it could be a case of that Tsitsipas has got worse just because Nadal has forced him into errors as well. I think Nadal's hit the ball a lot deeper, for sure. He was hitting it a bit shorter in the first half. I realised he can't because Tsitsipas was punishing him. And in turn, I think it's forced Tsitsipas to not be able to hit as deep as usual. Fantastic, though, stuff there from Tsitsipas. And can only forces Nadal to hit a backhand shot. Comes in and hits a fantastic backhand cross court on the rise as well. Really good backhand. He's got beautiful backhand to watch, does Tsitsipas. 6-4 and 1 love up here. Nadal. Tsitsipas 15 love up on his serve. Goes out wide to the Nadal forehand. And that will be wide. That will be wide. 30 love up for Tsitsipas. So really good first serve from him there. Giving him an unreturnable, which he'll be happy with. He'll be happy for as many shorter points as he can get here. Tsitsipas trying to go down the tee. And unfortunately hits the top of the net and goes long. Let me know, guys, who you're rooting for as well. Are you rooting for Tsitsipas or Nadal? Tries to go huge with a second serve, 173 km/h serve. His toss, by the way, completely gone. He's thrown it towards himself. He's cramped himself and he's gone wide down the tee there, Tsitsipas. So that's pretty poor. Just needs to catch the ball there. That's something that you get taught in club. I know Tim Henman, I think, said that his toss needs to be improved. So there you see. So he throws it sometimes and it goes towards him. Even there, it's gone slightly towards him. He doesn't really throw it in front of him. It's not the 10-2 that they teach you, which is interesting. That's gone long and 40-15. Now Tsitsipas up on the serve. So really good from him. Good first serve down the tee there. So yeah, his toss is something that I think it needs to be worked on. I think it was someone said he needs to work on throwing it in front of him, his serve, so that if he wants to serve and volley, especially on grass, he can then follow it in. Because the issue is at the moment, I think his toss is slightly towards him and it's up, straight up rather than slightly in front of him into his arc. So he can then follow it up into the net easily. And also, it will be easier to hit your serve as well. And with more power, I think he loses a bit of power by tossing the ball as he does. Anyway, hold to 15 there does Stefanos Tsitsipas. So good, pretty comfortable hold. He'll be happy with that after losing 5 games in a row there. So 6-4 and 1 all here in the Barcelona Open. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. You're all legends, and it really does help the channel to grow and also get the videos out there. Thank you very much. Nadal is serving here. I think he's going to go down the tee here. Not out wide, let's see. Down the tee to Tsitsipas' backhand. Tries to, but goes into the net. The serve is something that Nadal will definitely be looking at. I know he constantly tweaks it and tries to improve it because I feel like it's something, especially when he first came onto the scene, it was a big weakness. He's improved it quite a bit, but it still needs to be improved. He's trying to beef it up for sure and has continued to try and do so. He hasn't beefed up as much as Djokovic has, though. Djokovic has definitely improved his serve a lot and definitely taken, I think, someone like Federer as an example and said, actually, that's how I need to play longer and have more longevity. Anyway, Tsitsipas coming to the net with a really good approach shot and smashes it over Nadal's head. He's not able to jump, tries to jump and hit it and can't. So good start here for Tsitsipas on the return. And Nadal obviously with that second serve, right? And that makes a big difference. Tsitsipas has been feasting on Nadal's second serve for the most part in this match. So Nadal needs some more first serves in, I think, because the second serve hasn't really been doing it for him. Yeah, we go. Nadal now. It looks a bit windy there in Barcelona as well. Also looks baking. Looks really good weather. Who wouldn't want to be in Barcelona? Hey, they've got crowds there as well. Great, fantastic. Nadal going out wide to the Stefanos Tsitsipas backhand, then goes into out forehand to the forehand, trying to make Tsitsipas run, and he does. Tsitsipas can only hit that forehand. Well, stretching forehand wide. So really, really good stuff from Rafael Nadal there. Just making Tsitsipas work side to side, not making it easy for him whatsoever. 15 all. And Nadal 6-4 up in that first set, 1 all in the second, 15 all, and he'll be looking to go, I'm going to say down the tee. I keep on saying down the tee, but he doesn't do it. Come on, he does. He goes down the tee to the Tsitsipas backhand, then tries to go into out. but doesn't get round in time there. That should have been a backhand probably, and a 30-15 up for Tsitsipas. But who am I to tell Nadal to hit a backhand when he can run around in like 2 seconds, eh? Or less than that, in like 0.5 seconds. 1-1, and Tsitsipas is 30-15 up on Nadal's serve. So Nadal will not be particularly happy with this scenario. He'll be looking to not have any break points on his serve here because he's just had a lot of momentum with those 5 games in a row. I know Tsitsipas held quite comfortably, but he won't want another seesaw here. Oh, that's a fantastic forehand. That should be long. No, it's not. Tsitsipas does really well. The backhand manages to loop it back long, and in fact, Nadal goes wide with a forehand. That is really surprising. Nadal, the aggressor in that rally, but Tsitsipas hangs in there, and Nadal ends up making the mistake trying to go down the line there. So it's wide, and it's 2 break point opportunities here now for Tsitsipas. 40-15 up on Nadal's serve. He wasted quite a few in the first set, managed to get the 1 break, but had, I think, 4 or 5, actually more than that, 6 or 7 opportunities to break in the first set, which he didn't take. Here, he's got another 2. Let's see. Nadal goes down the tee to the Tsitsipas backhand. That one goes longer, and now Nadal goes across court to the Tsitsipas backhand, and Tsitsipas hits to the net cord. 30-40 there, and Nadal will be happy about that, saving 1 break point, sorry, even. 30-40 up on his serve, 6-4 on 1-1 here for Rafael Nadal. Let's see, where's he going to go? Short. I think it's going to be the bread and butter, isn't it? Bread and butter. It's going to be the serve out wide to the Tsitsipas backhand. Probably a slice one as well. Put a bit of pace off it. Let's see. No, he doesn't. He goes down the tee to the forehand. Tries to go bigger and very loopy forehand. Drops just inside the baseline from Nadal. Tsitsipas hits a backhand down the line. Goes backhand into the middle of the court. And this time goes cross court. Nadal goes to Tsitsipas' backhand. Nadal goes backhand cross court to Tsitsipas' forehand. Then down the line, hard. So a very good rally here. Very, very good rally here. Nadal goes up. Both players just lacking a bit of penetration, I'd say. But not Tsitsipas. He goes down the tee and he breaks. That is a huge point and a huge break for Tsitsipas. He breaks in the second set, and he is the one to break once again. He's the first person to break in the second set. That is a big, big, big game. 2-1 up Tsitsipas, and now he can serve to consolidate that break. He won't want to get broken, will he? Of course not. 6-4 and 2-1 up for Tsitsipas on his serve. Nadal won the first set at 6-4. Tsitsipas, though, once again, like that first set, breaking first, and Nadal will be pretty disappointed with that because I think he was looking really good back on the second set and then starting this first set. But unfortunately for him, he has just been broken here. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You're all legends. The Barcelona Open here, and it looks beautiful weather there in Barcelona. Nice little trophy as well. I love how they sweep the courts every couple of games. Great. That's what you want, isn't it? It makes a lot of sense though. Sweeping the courts. Solid. Right, so a little break here. As I said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow. I really appreciate it. Nadal, like me, a bit tanned, as you can tell. Saki won. So it sounds like Nadal's serve is handicapping him and he can't compensate for it against someone like Tsitsipas forever. Yeah, it's true. His serve has been a bit topsy-turvy, I'd say, Saki. So that's a very good point. I think in the Grand Slams, his serve hasn't actually been like that. It hasn't really handicapped him at all, which is why he's managed to be so good. But he'll be a bit worried that, I know outside of the Grand Slams it can at times. What a forehand! What a forehand from Rafael Nadal. It's a smash from Tsitsipas, and Nadal hits this huge, high forehand, like a slap almost, with topspin, huge topspin. It's a bullet forehand from Nadal. Cross court. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable forehand from Nadal. Wow. But I agree, Saki. Yeah, it's something that his serve, like he needs to be careful with it because, yeah, I mean, you can't serve badly consistently and then expect to come into the Grand Slams. But he's done it for so many years, right? Where he's come to the Grand Slams and he's served well. So I wouldn't be too. I wouldn't look into it too much, but I'd also say if he wants his weapon, if he wants his serve to become more of a weapon, like Federer's has been for years and Djokovic has now become, then he needs to really become more consistent with it, especially with the toss and the rhythmic action as well. 15-0 and Tsitsipas is 2-1 up here. A break up in the second set, but a set down. Nadal can only go long with that return on the first serve of Tsitsipas, who targets the forehand of Nadal that time. 30-15 up Tsitsipas here. I did say that if Nadal wins the first set, he'll win the second, but it looks like I'm going to be proven wrong here potentially if this carries on. So let's see. Hopefully Nadal can break back. Vamos. I do want to see a good match, but I reckon we can see 2 good sets. We don't need to see 3, do we? Do we? Maybe. For the neutral, you want to see it, don't you? 30-15 up here. Tsitsipas 2-1 up on his serve. And that's a fantastic serve down the tee to the Nadal backhand. 40-15 up now is Tsitsipas. And 2-1 up on his serve. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in as well. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tsitsipas goes down the tee, but goes long with the serve. This time goes again down the tee to the Nadal forehand. Nadal goes down the tee, a clip of the net from Tsitsipas, but then clips the net again. But this time it doesn't loop over. It goes straight into the net. And that is 40-30 up for Stefanos Tsitsipas. 2-1 up in the second set. And he is also a set down, though. But he's looking pretty good here in the second set. Again, the first half of this set, he's looked good, just as he did in that first set, though. Will Nadal come back strong like he did in the second set? Will we see a pattern? Let's see. Because slice return from Nadal, they're trying to get it back in. He does, but can only put the stretched forehand as Tsitsipas goes cross court, can only put the stretch forehand wide. So 3-1 here to Tsitsipas. So a break up. Nadal now serving to, I mean, if he was to get broken here, I think you can safely say, well, you can't safely say, but I think you'd probably say that the set's over. But Tsitsipas is looking very, very good in this first half of the second set. But to be fair, he looked that way in the first set and then lost it. So I guess it's just how you close it out. 3-1 up and Nadal serving here. 3-1 down, looking to probably get a pretty decent and easy hold, I would assume, so that he can concentrate on breaking Tsitsipas back. Nadal with a very good forehand cross court. Tsitsipas, though, with good depth on the backhand return. Tries to go big down the line with the forehand, but misses and goes wide. Saki says, now this game is crucial for Nadal. Yes, it really is. Very, very good point. This game at 3-1 for Nadal is crucial because if he loses this, I think it's pretty much the second set done. So he'll have to do what he did in the last one, which is put a lot of pressure on Tsitsipas here. All right, let's see. Nadal 3-1 down, but 15 love up here. He'll want to hold quite comfortably. Good second serve. Tsitsipas goes cross court into out forehand from Tsitsipas down the line. Then tries to go down the line again on the forehand to Nadal's forehand, but goes wide from what I can see. And yes, it is wide. 30 love up Nadal. He'll be happy about that. Happy that he's 30 love up. He won't really want to lose. If he can hold to love, I think that would be fantastic for him, wouldn't it? And then he can just concentrate on breaking back. As a Nadal fan, that's what you want. As a neutral, you probably, I don't know, you probably want Tsitsipas to win this set. And then, yeah, have a third, don't you? Yeah. Nadal goes out wide to the forehand of Tsitsipas, then goes down the line. Really good, fantastic backhand from Tsitsipas. Wow. Wow, he hits that half volley backhand so well. It's unbelievable. It's so deep, the backhand from Nadal, and Tsitsipas just shortens his backswing and hits the half volley backhand with loads of topspin and net coverage as well. And look at this. Look, it just kicked off beautiful from Tsitsipas. The one-hander that he hits is great to watch. That is something that not a lot of people have. They can hit that kind of drive half volley backhand on the one-hander like he does. He hits it very well. Tsitsipas running round, the backhand goes down the line with the forehand. This time goes big, very loopy with the backhand side with big topspin. Nadal goes into out. Tsitsipas goes down the line, tries to go drop shot. Tsitsipas, Nadal comes in, can't get there. Fantastic drop shot from Stefanos Tsitsipas, and it's 30 all. So Nadal in a bit of a pickle here, to be fair. In a bit of a pickle at 30 all here. And Tsitsipas is 3-1 up. And now 30 all on Nadal's serve. So Nadal really needs to find a couple of big first serves here. Very, very good touch and feel from Tsitsipas. Good slice, drop shot on the backhand side. Really impressive stuff from the Greek. Nadal just bouncing the ball a little bit. You know, he likes to take his time. Shot clock's up and he goes down the tee there. This time comes forward. Really good. Oh, beautiful stuff from Nadal. Big first serve down the tee. It's half court from Tsitsipas, then goes forehand into out to Tsitsipas's forehand. Comes into that good approach shot and comes into the net. It's very good depth on the approach and then very good volley, easy volley, and sets up for himself. And he's 40-30 up. And a very, very good point from the Spaniard. Right, Rafa Nadal goes cross court or tries to go huge with the forehand. He does manage to get that in. And Stefanos Tsitsipas can only slice that into the net. So, very, very vital game one from Nadal there. And, right, Tsitsipas is still a break up. It's 3-2 to him. On the second set, he's a set down. Now, for Tsitsipas, this is probably another crucial game, really, because Nadal will be looking to break him almost straight away in this service game because time will run out otherwise, and he won't be looking to hang around for Nadal. Right. So Nadal took the first set 6-4, and we're now 3-2 here to Tsitsipas on Tsitsipas's serve. So Tsitsipas with a chance to go 4-2 up and keep himself a break up. Nadal will be looking to break back and put it back on serve at 3-all as we have a slight break here. Guys, thank you very much as well for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I know I keep on saying it, but it really does help. And apparently, I don't say it enough in my videos. So, and that's why people they watch it, which is fantastic. And I really appreciate it. But then people forget to subscribe as well. Yeah, it really does help. Cool. Let me know as well what you guys think in terms of the match. I mean, do we think that Nadal is going to come out on top after this, or do we think Tsitsipas will come out on top? Because Tsitsipas, look, I mean, I kind of discarded him and thought he'd go straight sets after that first set, but he's come back swinging, hasn't he? He seems to have very good mental fortitude, does Tsitsipas, and he's very young as well, 22 years of age, but seems mature beyond his years. Right, Tsitsipas now serving here to go 4-2 up in this set. Nadal will be looking to break back and get it back on serve, as he did in that first set, and then won quite a few games in a row, didn't Nadal? Let's have a look. Tsitsipas goes out wide to Nadal, backhand, very deep backhand return from Nadal, and now he's good depth on the into-out forehand as well. Shorter though from Nadal there on the forehand down the line, and then Tsitsipas comes into the net, puts away the drive volley. Fantastic stuff from Stefanos Tsitsipas. See, so Nadal, a lot of depth in the first few ground strokes, and then just dropped on slightly short down the line on the to Tsitsipas's backhand, and he just capitalized on it. So thank you very much. That's it. That's my chance. That's my opening. and then used it to hit a fantastic approach shot out wide, and then to come in and hit a fantastic drive volley. Right, so the replay has just happened, and we completely missed the point. But Tsitsipas has gone wide with the backhand down the line. So 15 all here, and a bit of pressure, a little bit of pressure on Stefanos Tsitsipas here. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. But a little bit. Tsitsipas just going this time down the tee to Nadal's forehand. That goes long though. So 30-15 up, good serve, and he'll be happy about that. A nice little 3-point there for him. It's always lovely, isn't it, when you play and you serve a nice big serve and it doesn't get returned. The worst is when you serve a big serve and then it gets returned a bit, like drops over. You have to come into the net, and when you come to the net, you don't have enough time to actually hit a proper shot. So you end up slicing it deep enough, then you have to survive with the net, and the approach shot needs to be good enough on the slice. So it's interesting. Anyway, into out forehand down T on the line. Sorry, even Nadal goes down the line again with his backhand, then goes forehand cross court, then goes forehand cross court again. This time Tsitsipas tries to go drop shot and angle. Very, 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 very ambitious shot from Tsitsipas, but can only go wide. So 30 all, and Tsitsipas is serving here to stay a break up. Total points won is exactly equal now, 50 all. Wow. Very interesting, eh? Very, very interesting. Right, 30 all, Tsitsipas. 3-2 up goes out wide to the Nadal backhand. Nadal goes backhand. That's a huge forehand. Oh my god. How's Nadal got that back? No way if he wins this. Oh my gosh. How has he won that? Both these players, like, they look like it's almost like a certain lost point. It looks like they're definitely going to lose a point. Like, somehow they managed to claw it back. Like, look at this claw back from Nadal. That forehand into out forehand from Tsitsipas was so deep in the corner, and he managed to get it back. And then he manages to hit the passing shot, and Tsitsipas goes to hit the drop volley over the net and misses it. So he's now got a break point here, Nadal, a break back point. And Tsitsipas will be thinking, how the heck did I not just win that point? This time goes out wide. Nadal can only hit it into the bottom of the net. The disappointing stuff from him. Very disappointing stuff from Nadal. They're hitting it into the bottom of the net. Tsitsipas 40 or juice here, and I reckon he's going to try and go down the tee to the Nadal backhand, and he does. I can only put it into the net though. This time goes out wide to the Nadal backhand. Oh, a huge forehand cross court from Tsitsipas, almost slapping it like Del Potro, almost trying to go for power rather than precision. Tsitsipas, and unfortunately hits the second one into the net. So advantage to Nadal. Another breakpoint opportunity. Can he take it? Breakpoint number 2 in this game. This time Tsitsipas nets the first serve again. Second serve to look at here for Nadal. He should be confident in getting a good second serve return in here. Let's have a look. Goes very, very deep. But Tsitsipas goes really big with a backhand on the line, comes into the net, and Nadal can only hit the passing shot wide. So very good stuff from Tsitsipas, very aggressive, put the pressure on Nadal there, said, look, I'm going to make you work for it. And he did, and saves yet another break point in this game. So second break point saved, and we're back to juice. Right, let's have a look. Tsitsipas again goes out wide. This time loops it back in. Tsitsipas tries to go to Nadal's backhand. What a backhand from Rafael Nadal. Absolute bullet from Rafael Nadal. And Tsitsipas can only, just scramble really and get something on it, but nowhere near getting that over the net. Advantage again to Nadal. Another breakpoint opportunity. Really good stuff from the Spaniard. Tsitsipas this time goes out wide, misses his preferred serve. Second serve for Nadal to look at once again on the ad side. This time against the forehand. This time again, Tsitsipas is backhand, but he runs around it this time, Tsitsipas. And he can only hit into the net. So that's a break. And I reckon now Nadal's going to win this. Like I said in the last one, when Nadal won that game, I said he'd go on to win the set. I reckon the same's going to happen here. Could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. But I reckon that's what I'm feeling right now. I reckon that was a very, very crucial game. So Nadal is now serving. It's back on serve. So Nadal did exactly what he would have been hoping to do. He did lose that early break, which wasn't ideal, and then what he would have been hoping to do is break up pretty much straight away. And he's done so very early on here. Guys in the chat as well, I really appreciate you joining. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, Nadal just marking out his Nadal goes 3-all. What's going on here? Having a little chat. Right, 6-4 to Nadal, 3-all. I'm not sure what's going on. Some type of towel issue. First world problems. The clapping, yeah, all good. Fantastic to see. Right, come on, Nadal. Vamos. I said he'd win. I said if he won that game just now, that he'd go on to win the second set. I said on the first set it happened. Let's see if it happens here. Right, 3-all here. And Nadal goes big with the serve, goes big with the forehand as well. He's definitely felt his felt the forehand more, hasn't he? As the game has progressed or the match has progressed. Has he got that? I think he has. Has he? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's hit that one wide, Nadal. It's a slice that he's tried to hit as a winner at the net. I'm not able to, just drifts wide. So 15 love down on his serve here, Nadal. Tsitsipas is hanging in there. I mean, he's keeping up, isn't he? That's the thing. That's what's been so incredible about this. I think when both players have been at the highest level, both of them have kind of managed to still stay there and make it difficult. Haven't been too many really easy points for both, especially since the second half of that first set anyway. Three-all here. Second serve and let, apparently. Second serve let. Come on, Nadal. Vamos. Hopefully he goes big to the backhand side. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Big to the backhand side. A big kick serve to that backhand side from Nadal. Yep, goes this time though to the forehand. Actually, doesn't go to the backhand. Goes down the tee. Tsitsipas goes into that forehand. Nadal forehand cross court backhand. This time Tsitsipas's backhand. Then goes wraps that forehand cross court again. Tsitsipas, which has been a theme of this match, and Tsitsipas can only hit the backhand into the net. So a very good rally, but we have 3-all here and 15-all. So pretty good stuff from Nadal. Much better from the Spaniard in that second exchange. And Tsitsipas, I think it's interesting because I think he was very comfortable on the backhand side to that Nadal forehand coming to him. But I think Nadal started to hit it a lot deeper, especially after the first few games of that first set. And it's definitely been a lot harder for him to hit it cleanly. Right, very good serve from Nadal on the juice side, goes out wide to the Tsitsipas forehand. Very, very big serve from the Spaniard. And he is now 30-15 up on his serve. Really good stuff here from the Rafael Nadal. Looking good, isn't he, Nadal? His serve has not been fantastic, and he's a couple of errors, but I think overall that is, I mean, wow. What a shot. Rafa Nadal has absolutely crunched a forehand down the lines and into out forehand. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff. Right, 40-15. Nadal at 3-all. Here we go. Come on, Rafa. Vamos. Oh, really good. Oh, has that gone? No, it hasn't. Rafa goes cross court to Tsitsipas' backhand, but he runs around it. This time tries to go drop shot in. Tsitsipas comes to the net as well. Fantastic play from Tsitsipas. Wow. That's beautiful from Tsitsipas. Really, really good. Very good drop shot. It's a cross court drop shot. Just dropped it in on the backhand side, sliced it, and then came into the net and put away the volley. Really, really impressive stuff from Stefanos Tsitsipas. I'm very, very impressed with that. Actually, that was extremely impressive from the Greek. Right, here we go. Nadal 40-30 up here. He wants to put it away. He wants to put this away. Oh, yes, he does. A fantastic play from Nadal. Goes out wide with the serve to Tsitsipas' backhand. He can only put it cross court to Nadal's forehand, and it's an open court waiting for that classic. I mean, how many times have we seen that Nadal forehand down the line where he just crunches it into the open court and you have absolutely no chance? Right, 4-3 to Nadal, and still on serve. Tsitsipas will be serving. This is a really crucial game for Tsitsipas. If he loses this service game, then I think it's game over. 6-4, 4-3 here. And Tsitsipas both sets both sets he got an early break and then conceded that early break kind of midway through both sets. Nadal breaking back, and then eventually in that first set he broke at 5-4 on serve. So really good from Nadal. He'll be looking to break here potentially as well again to then go on to win this set, and also not just win this set, but win the match and the final, and add another Barcelona title to his collection, eh? Well, let's see. Really impressive, though. Really, really impressive stuff from the man. It's quite a large crowd here, actually. I'm quite surprised by how many people are here, but can't complain. Really good stuff. All right, so as I said, yeah, 6-4 and 4-3. Rafael Nadal, the man, the myth, the legend. You wouldn't mind seeing this, would you, in the final of Roland Garros, Nadal versus Tsitsipas? I think people wouldn't mind seeing Nadal versus Team or Nadal versus Djokovic, but I think Nadal versus Tsitsipas is definitely one as well that people wouldn't mind watching whatsoever. I think Nadal is obviously a must. I think in the final of the French Open, but it's just who can give him the best game possible as a neutral. I think, or best match possible. I think he's got something. I think his win percentage is 97% at Roland Garros is Nadal. So yeah. Anyway, Tsitsipas here serving at 3-4 down. Goes down the tee. Nadal manages to claw that forehand back, but Tsitsipas comes into the net, and it's a short forehand from Nadal. Puts away the into-out forehand. Tsitsipas and 15-love up. So good start for the Greek. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It really does help. This time out wide from Tsitsipas, and that is an ace. Fantastic stuff. That is a really, really good. That is an absolute cracking serve from Tsitsipas. He really does serve well at times. He really does. 30 love up here, Tsitsipas, and goes down the tee. This time goes into out on the forehand side. Nadal goes cross court forehand, and then oh wow, an into out forehand down the line from the Greek Stefanos Tsitsipas. Unbelievable shot! Wow, really, really big from the Greek. Tsitsipas looking really good here, isn't he? In this service game, he's looked very comfortable, very, very comfortable. It's been very impressive, actually. There's a lot of pressure on this service game because if he doesn't hold here, it's pretty much match over. So let's see. Goes down the tee, and Tsitsipas goes cross court. Nadal goes long, and that's a very good hold to love. So Tsitsipas saying, "I'm not going to go down easy. I'm not going to make it easy for you, Rafa. I am going to make sure that you have to really grind out this win." So, 4 games apiece. Nadal serving 4-all. I think every game from here we're in, as they like to call it, the business end of the set. If you got broken here, the chances are you're probably going to lose a set. So 4-all here, and Nadal serving to go 5-4 up and makes Stefanos Tsitsipas have to serve to stay in the set and the match as well. Nice and windy there. You can see Nadal's bowling a little bit, isn't he? He definitely is a little bit. It's all right. He's got enough money to get a hair transplant. Fantastic drop shot from Rafael Nadal. Unbelievable touch and feel from the Spaniard. Really good serve down the tee. Came in from a short return from Tsitsipas and just opens up the racket. Beautiful, beautiful. Chopper grip. Look at that. Beautiful forehand drop shot from Nadal. Just pace off the ball. Subtle touch. Unreal stuff. Nadal this time goes out wide, but Tsitsipas runs round. It goes to the forehand side. It goes to Nadal's forehand on the stretch and can only go long though. Tsitsipas, fantastic forehand from Nadal. He was on the stretch, and that's really where most people want Nadal. But Nadal manages to do so well with that shot and manages to get it very deep in the middle of the court, but very hard. And Tsitsipas can only hit that second shot long. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to tune in. While you're tuned in, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a look, eh? 30 love to Nadal and 4-all. Oh, let them first serve, boys. Right, here we go. Nadal he needs to hold this pretty comfortably and then just look to say, you know what, here you go, Stefanos, you can hold to love, so can I. And now I'm going to make your life a misery on the serve. But no, you can't hold to love here because he just put a forehand wide there, Nadal. So 30-15 up on his serve. Still no reason to panic at all. If you're a Nadal fan like me, if you're a Tsitsipas fan, I think there's still a lot to look forward to because Tsitsipas has made a slight inroad here and he's still in the game at 4-all, of course. Of course, that first set was a bit disappointing if you're a Tsitsipas fan because he looked like he was going to close it out, but got broken twice after getting that early break and performing really well in the first half. But he's definitely performing well here and being very, very competitive. Don't count him out whatsoever. I don't think this is a foregone conclusion whatsoever. Nadal goes forehand down the line. That's a fantastic forehand. Wow. Wowee. By Nadal. Just rips that lasso forehand down the line, does Nadal. And it's just unbelievable racket speed. And he's almost looking to get, hit another shot that doesn't need to. It's a winner. Unbelievable shot from Rafael Nadal. 40-15 up here is Rafa. Goes down the tee to the Tsitsipas backhand, then goes cross-court backhand to Tsitsipas's forehand, which is interesting. And again, tries to go backhand cross-court, but hits that backhand really long. So 40-30 up. So Tsitsipas making it slightly difficult for Nadal. He's not making it easy for him whatsoever. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel, and I really appreciate it, and it helps the channel to grow. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a look here. So, here goes Nadal, goes out wide to the Tsitsipas backhand, then goes down the line, fantastic forehand, and Tsitsipas can only hit that long. Really, really good. Unbelievable stuff. Really good stuff from Nadal. Right, 5-4 up. Let's update the scoreboard as well. Really good stuff from Rafael Nadal. I mean, come on. How can you complain if you're Rafael Nadal fan? He's been a little bit rusty. Obviously, got out early in the Monte Carlo Masters to Rublev, who played fantastically well. Tsitsipas went on to win that tournament. But to be honest, what happened in the end, eh? I mean, look here. He's got to the final, and now he's playing pretty well. I mean, I think it's the thing is you don't want him to peak too early. I think that's the thing that these top players, right? You know, the big three, they do really well. They don't peak too early. They actually make sure that they're like, you know what, okay, it's fine to peak, but we don't want to peak that early. So they've done really, really well. I think I have to say they've done extremely well. Right. Rafa Nadal looking now here. If he can break Tsitsipas, then he's won here at Barcelona. Tsitsipas is serving to stay in the set and the match. Come on, Rafa. Come on, Rafa. All right, let's have a look. Everyone's going, come on, Rafa, of course, because he's in Spain. So what do you expect, eh? Right, let's go. Tsitsipas serving, stay in the match and the set at 5-4 down. Okay, not a fantastic start for Tsitsipas. That's first serve hits the top of the net and then goes long. Second serve here for him goes to Nadal's backhand, even. Cross court from Nadal into a rally here. Nadal goes big on the backhand side, cross court, comes into the net, wants to put it away, and yes, he does. That is way too big from Nadal. Big boy point from the King of Clay. That's a huge backhand cross court. Just absolutely huge. He's really ripped that backhand cross court. Tsitsipas has to stretch, can only stretch and just drop it in. Then Nadal just puts away the forehand cross court from a middle of the court position. So that's a good start from Nadal for sure. 15-love up on Tsitsipas' serve. Tsitsipas will be looking for a huge first serve here. He goes down the tee and Nadal slices that. That is pretty deep, but Nadal. Oh, Tsitsipas says, you know what, though, I'm going to attack it. He does attack it, goes big to Nadal's backhand, comes into the net. Nadal goes big on his own backhand. And I'll tell you what, if that had just crept over the net, which it looked like it might, that would have been a fantastic passing shot. But Nadal hits the top net cord of the net and 15 all. And he puts his head in his hands. He can't believe it because he'd read it so well, Nadal. This time, Tsitsipas goes down the tee again. Nadal again looping forehand. This time, again, another one. Tsitsipas staying back here, not coming forward, and it's out from Tsitsipas. It's gone long. Tsitsipas is coming forward to the net to have a look to see, has that gone long? I think it has. So if that's the case, it will be 15-30. Now Tsitsipas has served a lot of pressure here. This is a crucial point. This is an absolutely huge point for Tsitsipas. He has to get a big serve here. He has to make sure he wins this point because at 15-40 down, there's a lot of pressure to hold. To hold your serve, right? Oh, man. Here we go. Goes down the tee, let first serve. I think you might go for that down the T serve again. He could go out wide to Nadal's forehand on the stretch. That's a bit of a risk, though. Let's see. I reckon he'll go down the T or try to. Yeah, or tries to go out wide. Changes it up, but hits it long. So Nadal has a second serve to look at here as well. Goes down the T. Nadal goes big on the backhand side. Down the middle, though. Tsitsipas goes cross court, and that's long. Oh, no. So we have 2 championship points to Nadal here. He's got 2 break points and 2 championship points at 6-4, 5-4 up, and now 40-15 up on Tsitsipas's serve. Wow. What a wow. What a turnaround this match has been. Right, Tsitsipas is now saving 2 championship points. Can he save them? Goes down to T. It's big. That's big. That's going to be. Oh, it's a lob. Oh, it's a good smash. Well done, Tsitsipas. Really well done. Big first serve. Nadal managed to get the return back. Then he did a couple of smashes to put that away, but manages to. Right, so he saved 1 championship point here, Tsitsipas. Can he save another is the question. Nadal's like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You saved it. Fair enough, he says. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I can see I'm really getting into this. Right, anyway, down T, Nadal. Oh, beautiful from Tsitsipas. Saves another championship point. This time, I actually thought the forehand volley from Tsitsipas was going to go into the net, but it didn't. Really good point once again. Tsitsipas getting another first serve. That's the key at the moment, isn't it? Fantastic drop volley, though, from Tsitsipas. Under a lot of pressure as well. Really, really well played. And he now gets it back to Juice. So he saved those 2 championship points, but still under pressure on his serve. That's a fault. So second serve now for Nadal to look at. Nadal's going to be thinking, I've just let those 2 championship points slip. I'm going to have to punish him with a second serve. Nadal comes forward. That's that was a huge forehand, but it's a huge forehand gone long. I thought that was going to crash into the corner of the court and be an incredible winner, but actually manages to overcook it. And Tsitsipas is now advantage up. So he saved those 2 championship points and has a game point here. Really impressive stuff from the Greek. This time, though, it's another second serve. Nadal needs to make the second serve count. I don't think he's necessarily made the second serves count too much in the last couple of points. This time, better from Nadal, much more depth. Going to the Tsitsipas' backhand. That is his bread and butter, though. Tsitsipas goes in and out on the forehand side. Drop shot. Can Nadal get there? Yes, he can. But Tsitsipas hits into the open court. And what a hold. What a hold and what a match this is so far. Wow. What a game. 5-all. And Tsitsipas has just saved 2 championship points there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Guys in the channel, thank you very much for tuning in. Guys in the chat, sorry, even. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You're all legends. What a point, by the way, though. Unbelievable stuff from both players. But Tsitsipas, what great mental fortitude to hold his serve there. Unbelievable stuff. Nadal's like, yeah, well played, mate. He's like, well played. Nadal goes down the tee and then goes again down the tee again. Oh, and he's lost the first point here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Saki1 says that shows that Tsitsipas is championship material. I agree. I think it is. To have that type of mentality to come back like that. I mean, look, I think if he wins this, then 100%. But even then, I think he definitely showed. He's definitely showed, some good qualities here. Saving those 2 match points. Nadal as well. I mean, he'll be really disappointed, I think, if he doesn't go on to win it in this set. But if he can take Nadal to a third set, that will be really impressive, I think. And that's a big feat in itself after saving 2 championship points. Right, Nadal, 15 love up. 30 love down on his serve here. So he's under a lot of pressure. Tsitsipas has suddenly turned it on a lot more. And Nadal is it's almost like Nadal has completely switched off a little bit after those 2 championship points. He thought maybe he would seal it then and didn't manage to. It's 20 winners and 16 unforced errors each so far. So pretty even going. 5-all here on Nadal's serve. 30 love down though. So he is in a pretty precarious position and he might get broken himself after having those 2 championship points, which would be incredible, right? And another second serve. It's supposed to look at Nadal not serving particularly well here. Let's see what he can do. Can Rafa? Vamos. Nadal goes big to the Tsitsipas backhand, but he runs around it. Also, Tsitsipas goes. Nadal goes long, and that's 40 love down. This is wow. This is what's happened in the last game. In the last 2 games worth, I mean, it's been topsy-turvy, hasn't it? We've had 2 championship points in Nadal. He's blown them. Tsitsipas has, I guess, done really well to stop it from happening. And now Tsitsipas is just 40 love up, and he's got 3 break points here on Nadal's serve at 5-all. Unbelievable. This is it's crazy at the moment. Really good to see, though. Really good to watch. Come on, Rafa. Sort out a first serve. No, he can't. Into the net. His first serve has been very interesting. I don't think he'll be happy with that at all. He'll definitely be working on it. He definitely will be. This time, Rafa goes, oh, let's have a look here. It's a shorter forehand, though. He's looking pretty tight, is Rafa, though. That's a short shot from Tsitsipas. Can only hit into the net. So 1 breakpoint save for Rafa Nadal. 40-15 down, though, on his serve. What were you thinking? Can Tsitsipas come back from this position? I mean, if he breaks here, I mean, he's favourite to win the set. Then can he go on and win the 3rd set after saving 2 championship points? I mean, it's ridiculous, right? Unbelievable mentality to have. I think he's definitely matured, has Tsitsipas, in the last 6 months. I think since that Australian Open win against Nadal, I think he was 2 sets of love down, and he came out to win 3-2. I think that would have done him the world of good for sure. Right, 2 break points here, and now second serve to look at. Nadal goes big to the backhand side. Then again, big forehand. Nadal goes cross court. Tsitsipas goes out, though. That's okay. 30-40 now. Right, so Nadal just saved 2 break points. Imagine the worst thing to happen when you play, right? The worst thing ever is when you're like 40 love down your service. You save the first 2 break points. You're like, oh, fantastic, really good, right? And then the 3rd one, you concede it, and you're like, what the heck? Like, you may as well just concede the first one because it's the same outcome, right? Obviously, that's not how it works, but it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, Tsitsipas here's got another opportunity now. His 3rd break point. Can he take his final opportunity here? Nadal is 30-40 up. So first serve from Nadal. Tsitsipas gets it back in. Nadal goes huge with a forehand, and he saves yet another break point. This is a ridiculous match so far. Juice now at 5-all and 6-4 up. Nadal won the first set, so Nadal is a set and 5-all here at Juice. So I mean, he's done unbelievably well to save those 3 set points, considering the first 2 the first 2 break points even. The first 2 break points were second serves as well that he ended up hitting in. He managed to save it. The 3rd one, a big first serve. So he'll be looking for 2 more big first serves here. He's made it really hard for himself here. Goes down the tee to Tsitsipas' backhand this time. Goes, okay, he actually shanked that forehand 100%. But it's gone deep anyway. Then a really good backhand cross court. And Tsitsipas goes down the line. Is that in? No, it's not. He's gone wide. Tsitsipas with the forehand down the line. It's a high risk shot, but Tsitsipas hits it quite well. But he's drifted wide with that forehand down the line. Tried to go for the winner. Advantage to Nadal. So this is a very topsy-turvy game to say the least. Nadal now advantage up. He saved 3 break points. Tsitsipas in the previous game had saved 2 championship points. This has been a quality match to watch. It really has been. Nadal goes to Oh, wow. Okay. First serve. Fair enough. Let him first serve. Nadal has advantage here. But second serve. Sorry, let first serve. So first serve still. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Nadal 5-all advantage up here. First serve still. And he goes down. Well, he goes out wide, sorry, even to Tsitsipas's forehand. Then goes down the line with the forehand. And that's wide. Wow. So, what's going on? What are they doing? They're checking the ball. What's going on? Okay, I'm checking the line, the mark. Okay, fine. Right, so Nadal holds that. That is a really good hold, by the way. That is an unbelievable hold because he was 40 love down. Now Tsitsipas has to serve once again to stay in the game, and he'd saved 2 championship points. Then Nadal saved 3 break points in the next game. Now we have Tsitsipas trying to serve once again to stay in the set. Woo! What a roller coaster of a match. Unbelievable tennis from both, by the way. Nadal, look at this, man. I mean, the forehand lasso is just unbelievable. Just no one does it better. The amount of topspin he puts on the ball is just incredible. This has been a fantastic match to watch. It really has been. The crowd are really getting into the music in Barcelona. You can see they're really dancing along. Right. Okay. So Tsitsipas, this is, I mean, goes without saying, this is a crucial game for Tsitsipas. He has to win this game, otherwise it's match to Nadal. Game set and match to Nadal. Nadal's like, I had 2 championship points, I blew them. Then I made it really hard for myself by being 40 love down on my serve, save 3 break points. He's like, now I have to do it because he'll be annoyed. I think if it goes to a third set, I think mentally Nadal does get annoyed when he blows opportunities like that. So I know he's mentally tough and he'll still give it a good go, but I think it will be in the back of his mind still. It's impossible not to be. Right. Thank you very much as well, guys, for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel before you go anywhere. Before you think about doing anything else, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for tuning in as well, wherever you are in the world. Tsitsipas is serving to stay in the match. It's 5-6. And Nadal will be looking to break here. And is that gone wide? Sorry, it's gone long even. It's gone long. Yes, it has. Tsitsipas has crunched a forehand long there, trying to go big on the forehand side. Nadal draws first blood in this service game or return game even for him. 15 love up for Nadal on Tsitsipas' serve, who's serving, as I said, to stay in the match at 6-5 down. Goes down the tee, huge serve from Tsitsipas, and Nadal somehow manages to get that back in. And Tsitsipas just puts away the smash, and yeah, unbelievable stuff from Tsitsipas. A really big serving. Right, 15 all here. Tsitsipas will be looking for another big first serve like that one. That's for sure. And he gets it. Nadal goes forehand. Or big cross-court backhand from Nadal. He's going to crunch that one again. Yes, he does. But Tsitsipas crunches the forehand cross-court as well. And we're into a rally. Clips the line there, Tsitsipas. And Nadal goes, down the line. Goes into that forehand. That's in. Out from Nadal, though. Tries to go into that forehand again. But loops that forehand wide. Long even. Loops that forehand long. Tsitsipas serving really quick. 2-2-4 Ks. That is pretty damn quick from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Right, 30-15 up now here, Tsitsipas. So he's looking to take it to a tiebreak here. Good backhand from Nadal. Tsitsipas comes to the net, puts it away. 40-15 up. This has been a very good service game so far from Stefanos. Really good. I have to say, which is really impressive, to be honest with you. That's been super impressive from the Greek. What do you guys think in the chat as well? Let me know. Guys listening, leave a comment. Let me know who you think is going to win this. Right, Tsitsipas has still got 2 game points here, but Nadal has a second serve to look at. Nadal's going to have to make the second serve count. Not a big forehand. Oh, okay. Right, so Nadal has managed to win that point as Tsitsipas hits forehand into the net. 30-40. So Tsitsipas is 40-30 up on his serve. Nadal's hoping for a second serve. Tsitsipas for a first serve. That's what's happening here. Let's have a look. I reckon down the tee. Does go down the tee. And Nadal can only get that return short. And Tsitsipas, crunches the forehand easily and holds. So we're into a tiebreak. What are we thinking? I'm thinking Nadal. The Nadal's tiebreak record isn't amazing. He's not the best. He's not the best at tiebreaks, but on the clay, I think you've got to back him, surely, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to take off the denote sign for now. Who's serving first? It's Nadal, so I've put it onto Nadal. So it's 6-all in the second set. We're into a tiebreak. So Nadal wins this. Obviously, he wins the Barcelona Open Final. If Stefanos Tsitsipas wins this, we go into a third set. What are we thinking? I'm going to back my boy Rafa. Vamos, but who knows? I think it's a flip of the coin, really. I think if Stefanos serves well, like he has been in that previous service game, it's going to be quite hard for Nadal. See, Nadal needs to serve well as well. See, Nadal has not been serving well whatsoever. Once again, hits the top of the net and goes long. He's been doing that a lot, hitting the top of the net. He is pretty unlucky. I get really annoyed when I do it when I play, to be honest with you, because it just clips the top of the net, and you're just like, what? Right, this time Nadal goes second serve into the body. Tsitsipas goes short from Tsitsipas. Nadal comes into the net. Nadal buries the volley. Really good volley from Nadal. Tsitsipas just hit a backhand short, and it brought Nadal to come forward. Really good approach shot into the backhand of Tsitsipas. Then he came forward into the net, as I said, after the approach shot, and just buries the forehand volley down the line. So 1-0 to Nadal in the tiebreak. And it's Tsitsipas' serve. So I will try and update this every point. So hold on. Tsitsipas goes down the line, and Nadal gets a return back. We're into a rally. Nadal's going to be confident here, I think. Oh, he's crunching the forehand, Nadal. He wants it. That's long, though. That is long. Yes, it is long. So Tsitsipas manages to win the first point of his tiebreak on his serve. He's got one more serve. Nadal will be looking to get the mini break. Tsitsipas will be looking to hold here as well at 1 apiece here. Nadal will be disappointed, actually, because he got into the rally there and he started to dictate with the forehand, and he was a bit loose on that last shot. Oh, really good serve out wide there from Tsitsipas. Really good serve. Nadal can only hit the backhand long. So Tsitsipas is 2-1 up in the tiebreak, and it's still on serve. No mini breaks yet. Nadal now serving. He'll have 2 serves to come up to Tsitsipas. And really good stuff from both. They're just doing their jobs, I guess, so far on the serve, which is what you'd expect, I guess. All right, let's see. Nadal, he crunches that out wide, then again goes really good. Tsitsipas, though, staying in here. Oh, fantastic backhand cross court from Rafael Nadal. Really good. Finds the angle, and it's 2 apiece now. Really, really good stuff from Rafa Nadal. Just pounces on a slightly shorter ball from Stefanos. Magical Gamer says, hello, how are we? Really good, Magical Gamer. How are you doing, mate? Nadal is, so 6-4 up in that first set. Won the first at 6-4, now 6-all in the tiebreak. 2 apiece here. Nadal serving to try and make sure he doesn't get. Oh, really good serve out wide from Nadal. It's an ace. So 3-2 to Nadal. Served it out wide to Stefanos Tsitsipas's backhand. So I'm just going to update the score. 1 second. Tsitsipas serving here now as well. And no mini breaks yet. Why do you have 6 dislikes? I have no idea, mate. No idea. He says, can't believe it. Mad people. Yeah, I have no idea why, to be honest, mate. No idea. Well done, Nadal. I'm impressed. Yeah, he's doing well so far. Doing well. But so Tsitsipas, to be fair. And Nadal, here we go. Goes down the line. Tsitsipas goes forehand down the line as well. Very loopy here from Tsitsipas, trying to put more topspin. I think he's trying to give himself more time, actually, on the ball here. Because Nadal's hitting it flatter, but can only go wide with the forehand. And Nadal gets the first mini break. 4-2 up here at the change of ends. So Nadal will be looking to, I guess, get another mini break here. Tsitsipas has 1 serve left remaining, and then it's Nadal's turn. So Nadal is smelt a little bit of blood here, that's for sure. And I think he'll be looking to feast. Bit of a weird analogy, isn't it? Apologies. Okay, says, to be honest, I'm not even watching the match, but heard you saying something good about Nadal. No worries at all. Feel free to tune in. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And you're all legends. Thank you very much. Right, 6-4 to Nadal and 6-4 to Nadal in the first set, 6-4 in the second, 4-2 up to Nadal here. He's a mini break up. Tsitsipas has another serve, but let's see. Right, Tsitsipas this time goes, oh, hits it into the top of the net there. Let's have a look. This time goes down the tee. Nadal hits that. Oh, really good. Go on, Nadal. Crunch it. Doesn't come to the net, though. Stays back, even though he could have come. He might regret that. Let's have a look. Tsitsipas is coming to the net this time, though. Yeah, he does regret it. Very, very good point there from Tsitsipas. Just made it his own. 4-3 now to Nadal. I think Nadal should have come to the net, if I'm being honest with you. He had a chance there. It was actually a pretty decent approach. Could have come in, chose not to, and stayed on the baseline. Right, so Nadal serving now, and 4-3 up in the tiebreak. 2 big first serves is what Nadal's looking for. He won't want to. He'll want to stay in front, won't he? At least stay in front, Nadal. So, yeah, let's see. 4-3 up here is Rafa. Still has the mini break. Let's see if he can close out his 2 serves and be 6-3 up. Rafa just wiping the brow. Goes out wide, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Nadal then crunches that down the line. Stefanos Tsitsipas goes very deep with the forehand, then goes back and cross court, fantastic backhand, then goes drop shot, and that's an unbelievable drop shot. And he now gets the mini break as well, and it's 4 apiece. And Nadal has just got mini broken as well. Four apiece here, and Nadal looking to. Nadal goes to the body. Tsitsipas gets that back though quite comfortably, and it's a shorter backhand from Nadal. Tsitsipas comes in, but then stays on the baseline. Or into rally here. This is a really important point. Probably more so for Nadal, I'd say, because it's on his serve. Tsitsipas goes down a lot. This is going to be Tsitsipas win. Oh, it's inside. Is that in? No, it's not. It's gone long. Oh dear, that was very close. I thought that had clipped the line. So that is a big point. Tsitsipas is now 5-4 up, and he's got a chance here. If he holds both points here on his serve, he will win this set. Nadal, as I said, is not the best at tie breaks. He's really not. And Tsitsipas has played really well the last few points. Really, really well. Or goes to the body. Nadal goes deeper with that forehand, goes backhand, and can only hit the net cord and goes out. 6-4 to Tsitsipas. And as a Nadal fan, I'm kind of worried here a little bit because I don't really want Tsitsipas to win the second set. I want Nadal to close it out, but I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to go to a third. Right. 2 set points here for Tsitsipas. Tries to go big down the tee, but misses the line. Second serve for Nadal to look at. He's got to pounce on this. Has to win this point to stay in this set now. Goes really good with the backhand, then goes again cross court. Tsitsipas trying to use the angle. Nadal goes backhand slice. Really good backhand from Tsitsipas, and he's playing some really good tennis here. Tsitsipas really is. Can Nadal just weather the storm? Goes volley, drop shot, volley. Nadal, oh, what a point! What a point! And Nadal saves the first set point. That's an unbelievable point from both. Wow. Wowee. Nadal reading that little kind of, I guess, little touch there from Tsitsipas at the net. Really good touch and feel from both, but Nadal wins that and saves the first set point. Can he save the second? Come on, Nadal. Please, can he save it? That's what you want, isn't it? You just want him to save it. Right, let's have a look. Nadal goes out wide, then crunches the forehand. Yes, come on. Vamos, Rafa. Vamos. 6-all now in this tiebreak. Nadal winning the first point on his service. 6-all. Nadal has 1 serve remaining. He's just saved 2 set points. Come on, Rafa. Come on, Rafa. Come on, Rafa. But you know what? I'm not saying this because I actually really like Tsitsipas. I just want Rafa Nadal to win. But yeah, unbelievable stuff there from Rafa Nadal. Crunches that forehand down the line, that into-out forehand that he loves to hit, running around the backhand. But this time he doesn't go to the backhand side. He goes to the forehand side and crunches it for a winner. It's 6 points apiece here in the tiebreak, 6-all. And Nadal has 1 serve remaining. He'll be looking to get a big first serve in and then look to break straight away on the Tsitsipas serve. Let's see if he can do it. Or will Tsitsipas do it? Will Tsitsipas come? And I guess Tsitsipas might be different. Tsitsipas might come, and yeah, he might break Nadal here. Who knows? Here we go. Nadal, I reckon he's going to go down the tee potentially. Let's have a look. Rafa Nadal tries to go down the tee, but misses, goes long. So we are going to have a second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. Tsitsipas will be really happy with that, that's for sure. Oh, double faults. What's he doing? What's he doing? Double faulting at 6-all in a tiebreak. What is he doing? And now Tsitsipas has a chance to close out the set. Oh, mate, that is criminal from Nadal. He's going to lose this set. 110%. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd definitely put money on it. Oh, I can't believe it. Anyway, 7-6. Tsitsipas has a chance to close out the set here. Goes down the tee, gets in, and Nadal nets the backhand. What is going on? And that double fault has just come back to haunt Nadal. That is a shocker and a half. Oh dear. Nadal had 2 championship points and he had a chance there as well. to give himself another championship point, and he's just been, well, it's a mini break there for Tsitsipas, and he manages to close out the second set 7-6 in a tiebreak. Nadal will be really disappointed with that because he was under the cosh a lot in both those sets, and he managed to give himself championship points, and he's blown it really. Really, really disappointing, I would say, personally. But yeah, I don't know. Really good stuff though from Stefanos Tsitsipas to come back like that. Unbelievable mental fortitude from the Greek. I've been very impressed with him in terms of his mentality, and also some of the points he's played have been unreal. They really have been. They've been fantastic. So really props to him. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. It really does help the channel grow. Thank you very much. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in as we watch the highlights. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It really does help the channel grow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You are all legends. Oh, look at it. I mean, some of the touch and feel from both players in the net was fantastic in that second set. It's disappointing as a Rafa Nadal fan to not have Nadal win it, but Stefanos Tsitsipas was really, really good in large parts of both sets, to be fair. So I think, to be fair, considering how the match has gone so far, I think one set apiece is probably the fairest result so far. And we take it into a deciding set. And let's see how it goes. Stefanos Tsitsipas, yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I think he has been pretty good. He's been very good in the clay court swing at the start, for sure. And Nadal obviously losing to Rublev in the Monte Carlo Masters, and then now here in the final. But Tsitsipas is not making it easy for him. He's a man in form, isn't he? So Nadal's going to have to stop someone who's in red hot form. And after winning the first set, I thought he's going to win that second set, definitely. But Tsitsipas did really well to come back, I thought, especially saving those 2 championship points. He was super impressive for me. Guys in the chat as well, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Please smash the like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Thank you very much. Right, we are into the third set. Let's see how this goes. Into a third set. Nadal goes down the line, goes cross court, then goes. Oh, that's a miss, I think, from Tsitsipas trying to go cross court. $15 love for Nadal on Tsitsipas's first service game. Nadal goes, just loops that one over, and then, oh, is he lobbed him there? Well, go on, Nadal. Lob him again. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Not able to. $15 all here. Tsitsipas. I mean, Tsitsipas has been really impressive, I think. Just this whole year, I was impressed with him in the Australian Open, beating Nadal, and then to perform how he's performed here has been really impressive. Really has been. Nadal this time manages to claw the serve from Tsitsipas, but not enough. As Tsitsipas comes forward to the shorter return from Nadal and puts away the forehand down the line. Unbelievable shot from Tsitsipas into the open court. These guys just hit so big nowadays. 30-15 up from Tsitsipas, and on his serve, even, and the first game of this third set. Who are you guys backing? Who, if you're listening or watching, let me know who you think is going to win this match, and let me know in the comments. Shot there from Nadal. Nadal goes again, this time shorter though, and goes wide though with the forehand, and 40-15 up. Tsitsipas is on his serve. Right, Tsitsipas is 40-15 up here. So this has been a very good start to this match. This set even, for Tsitsipas. I think he's going to take confidence, isn't he, from the tiebreak? Let's be honest. He's going to take a lot of... that's long from Tsitsipas. So we're into a position now where Nadal is going to be pretty happy with that. Now he's got a chance, Rafael Nadal, to take it to juice and then make it really hard for Stefanos. So let's see if he can do it. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Stefanos serving to get on the scoreboard first. 40-30 up, but it's a second serve that Nadal will have to have a look at. Nadal crunches the forehand cross court, but Tsitsipas goes down the line. Then Tsitsipas goes big with the forehand. Then we've got a backhand cross court. Nadal goes backhand down the line again. Then Nadal this time can claws back that's gone long. Oh, that's unlucky. It's hit the top of the net cord. Tsitsipas has, and it's gone long. So juice here. Nadal has got a chance now to open up a break point. Can he do so? Guys, while we're waiting for the point to begin, please do remember to like this video. It really does help. I know I keep on saying it, but it really, really does help the channel. And also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more content like this. And also, I'll be doing day-by-day reviews for the French Open at Roland Garros. Juice here, and Tsitsipas goes out wide. Nadal hitting the backhand, but Tsitsipas comes into the net, hits the volley. Is that a lob? Yes, it is, but it goes long. Tsitsipas has been utilising comes to the net really well, I think, personally. He's been very good. And advantage to Tsitsipas as that goes long. Tsitsipas advantage here to him. Tries to go into the body of Nadal. Goes out wide. Nadal wraps the forehand cross court, then goes backhand cross court. Tsitsipas comes in. This time, really good approach shot. And that's long, I think. Yes, it is long. That's the right play. He comes in, really hits the forehand with intent, comes into the net. He does love coming into the net. The volley, though, wasn't good enough. Goes long. Two hours and 30 minutes. Woo! It's been a good stream, though. I've enjoyed it. It's been very good. Some really high-quality tennis. So how can I complain, hey? Right, Nadal goes down the line, then he goes cross court, really, really good. That's out though, I think. Yes, it is. It's long. So advantage to Tsitsipas here. Tsitsipas is good. He's gone red in the face. It's very hot there, to be fair. And he's definitely improving, isn't he, Stefanos? His mental fortitude is there. Goes wide, and that's an ace. And that's a very good way to close out the first game of the third set. Stefanos Tsitsipas gets on the scoreboard first and is still on serve. Nadal will be looking to follow suit, but hopefully hold even easier, I think, is what he'll be looking to do. Because his serve has been, okay, if he doesn't serve great in this, he could easily lose this set. So I think, and the match. So I think he needs to make sure his serve is back up there, and the level of his first serve percentage, especially, is better. So let's see if he can improve on it. Right, guys. Well, let me know what you think of the match so far. Let me know, just in general, how you think it's gone. Are you surprised so far with how it's gone? Because obviously, Nadal and Tsitsipas are both very good clay court players, but Nadal being the king of clay, you'd expect him maybe to do better. I don't know. That's an interesting one. Right, Nadal goes down the tee this time, and it's sliced, but this time goes in again. Yeah, really good. Really, really good from Rafael Nadal. Fantastic stuff from the Spaniard. Nadal looking very, very good. All good from Nadal. Goes cross court. Nadal goes cross court again. Oh, tries to go big down the line, does Stefanos Tsitsipas, but isn't able to, unfortunately. Really, really big from Rafael Nadal. Right, let's have a look. Come on, Rafa. 30 love up on his serve. Nadal goes down the line with the backhand, then crunches a forehand down the line as well. Tsitsipas scrambles, manages to get it back, and Nadal just powers the forehand, almost just spanks it into court and just says, "Thank you very much, I'm going to take that." And it's almost like he's sick and tired of having to chase down all these shots, but really, really good stuff from Tsitsipas to make him work for it, but really good play from Nadal there as well. Nadal is just oh wow. I mean, Nadal is just held there so easily. One apiece in the third and final set, and we are in this kind of little bit of a not lull. I would say we're in a case of you know what these guys are. Obviously, they're working really hard and they're going for it, but it's a game where they're holding serve, they're doing pretty well, and you're not expecting um, yeah, like I'm not expecting Stefanos or Nadal to break early on here. I'm expecting as we get to the business end of this game, or this set even for it to happen. Let's see. Let's have a look, yay. Right, one apiece, as I said, one game all. Oh, oh no. Right, so Tsitsipas does really well. The Nadal finally comes to the net, which he's been very tempted to do for large parts of this game, but maybe that's why. So Nadal is a good approach shot, but Tsitsipas reads it quite well, then hits the forehand down the line, crunches it down the line really, and yeah, really good stuff from him. Or 30 love for Tsitsipas. So this is what I mean. We're just in a little bit of a not lull, but we're in a case where both these guys are just doing well. They're doing well. Nadal goes, yep, really good. Come on, Rafa. Crunches the forehand down the line, comes to the net, and Tsitsipas can only put that forehand wide. So Nadal is now 15-30 up, which is a little bit of an inroad. It's not too much. So he'll be hoping for a bit more. Let's see if he can. Let's see if he can get it. Eh? Stefanos looking good, man. I mean, so is Nadal. I think both of them. All I would say is that I think Stefanos is playing probably slightly better than maybe expected. I think Nadal is definitely probably not playing maybe as well as you'd expect potentially. Oh, that's long. That lob once again. Okay. Interesting, eh? Very interesting. 40-15 up is Stefanos Tsitsipas, and at one game all. So second serve here for Nadal to look at. All good backhand from Nadal, but it's too short actually. I said a good backhand, but it was way too short. It looked good because you're so far back. You'd expect that to be pretty deep, but it wasn't. And Tsitsipas just puts away the forehand into the open court. So 2-1, very easy hole to 15 from Tsitsipas. 2-1 in the last set here. And final set. And Nadal will be looking to hold pretty similar to how Tsitsipas just did there, pretty comfortably, and rack up the game to the scoreboard so that when you get to the business end, he's able to really exhaust all energy on the final return games. I've been actually very impressed with some of the quality of tennis. Just because, look, I mean, I understand that Tsitsipas has been in really good form, but Nadal as well has been pretty rusty. And again, I know Nadal's very good on clay, but I think probably this is the best matchup. I reckon in terms of currently on clay, this is the best matchup you could ask for because Tsitsipas has been in such good form, winning the Monte Carlo Masters as well, beating Rublev in the final. Well, Rublev beat Nadal in that Masters tournament. I mean, people might say, "Oh, but what about Nadal versus Djokovic?" But I mean, Djokovic hasn't been in good form on the clay. That's the issue in the last couple of tournaments. So I'm talking about literally currently. We talk about today what match I want to see, and this is the perfect match. This is perfect. The best player of clay ever, and the player who's in the best form on clay at the moment, and that's why we've had such a close match, I think, and it's been so hotly contested as well. So really good points from both. Really good to see a very competitive match as well. And I mean, you don't see many three-set matches go on for this long, to be honest with you. So I think it just shows the level from both players has been phenomenal to see. Yes, there has been like fall offs at times. Like Nadal's serve hasn't been great at times. Tsitsipas maybe made a few errors at times, but overall, I think the overall play from both players and the general quality has been there for everyone to see, and it's been quite evenly matched, I think, as well. Right. Nadal just having a look around. I think someone disturbed him, and he'll be serving here in this final set at 2-1 down. First serve tries to go down the tee, hits it into the net. He'll be looking to go big on the second serve, won't he? He has to. Into the body, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, Nadal goes into the body. And that's out from Tsitsipas. He thinks it might be out the serve. What are they called? First serve, what happened? Eh? Oh, they miscalled their call, I think. How do you get first serve? Shouldn't that be second serve? I'm an Nadal fan, but surely. Nadal goes down the line. Tsitsipas goes cross court. Nadal goes back down the line. Then it's a drop shot, and unfortunately, Tsitsipas doesn't pull it off, and it hits the net cord. Very ambitious shot from Stefanos Tsitsipas, by the way. Really tried to go for that drop shot from almost behind the baseline at one point. So pretty ambitious, but you know what? Why not? Right? Why not? Right, Nadal here. He needs to find his first serve again. It's just been really poor. His first serve percentage hasn't been great. This time, much better. Yep, gets that first serve in. Now racking up the forehands as well. Really powering them down. Gets the smash out as well. And oh, wow. Oh, wow. So he completely settled the point there, Rafa Nadal. Sets up the smash. Stefanos Tsitsipas completely reads the smash and hits this unbelievable forehand passing shot. And Nadal can't quite believe it. And this is where you almost look at it and say, is Stefanos Tsitsipas really inspired in this final? And when you hit shots like that, it looks like he is. It looks like I mean, it just looks like you wouldn't be surprised if he goes on to win this, right? That's all I'm saying. I reckon it's a 50-50 from here on in, to be honest with you. 15 all on Rafa Nadal serve. Crunches a serve into the body of Stefanos Tsitsipas. I don't think he's expecting the backhand from Tsitsipas to come back that quickly, and it does. He hits it down the line, and Nadal doesn't quite get there. He almost moves late and hits it into the bottom of the net. So 30-15 on Nadal's serve. Stefanos Tsitsipas is looking very good here, and he's definitely building some momentum. Nadal needs to, I think, quash it straight away. Or squash it even, not quash it, is it? Oh, okay. Really good serve from Nadal. First serve this time goes out wide to the Tsitsipas backhand, and Tsitsipas can only put the backhand wide. So 30 all, and that's what you need, right? I mean, if you're a champion and you're someone who is looking to get yourself out of trouble, what you need is that big first serve, and that's what Nadal's done there. So much better from Rafa. He's got Rafa on his tongue of his shoes as well. Nice. So Rafa goes big with the serve out wide to Tsitsipas' forehand, but it goes long. So a second serve for Stefanos Tsitsipas to have a look at. Goes into the body of Stefanos, and he can only put the forehand into the net. (40-30) up is Rafa. Left first serve. Nadal 40-30 up on his serve here. And right, 40-30 up. Oh, good forehand. Right, so juice on Nadal's serve. Nadal can only go long with that forehand. Very interesting. Or that, sorry, with that backhand lob even, sorry. This is a big game for Nadal, you know that. If Nadal gets broken here, I think if Nadal gets broken, you probably got to favour Stefanos, don't you? I mean, Tsitsipas has been serving quite well. It's just so hard to back against Nadal on clay. He's almost like a sure thing on clay. The win percentage is unbelievable. Nadal just racking up the forehands here. That's out though. And that'll be advantage to Nadal. So Nadal's looking at that thinking, you know what, thank you very much. I'll take that. And now he's going to be looking for another big serve. Preferably, I would assume, as on the ad side, he's probably looking to go out wide. Again, I'm assuming. Drag Stefanos out wide, make it hard for him to hit a good backhand into the court. Let's have a look. Nadal now bouncing the ball. Let's have a look. I reckon out wide. Go on. Yes, he does. He tries to go out wide anyway. It's left first serve, though, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, hit that slice one. So just trying to kick it out wide to the backhand side so that Stefanos is on the stretch from the backhand side, trying to make it really hard for him to drop it back deep into court anyway. That's been a theme, and that's just the classic lefty serve, isn't it, to the backhand from that ad side. It's like a way swinger. There you go. This time it's the body though, and Stefanos tries to absolutely hit a bullet backhand to Nadal, and goes wide with it though. Okay, I'm just going to relocate, so I will still be talking, but I will be. Yeah, I'll just. You might have a slight little house tour. 1 second. Or two apiece, and Stefanos just crashes that forehand cross court, then goes into that forehand. Well, Stefanos, good start to his service game, 15 love up. 15 love up. Wide, but only goes long with the serve. Good second serve down the tee into Nadal's backhand, and then can only net the forehand though, Stefanos Tsitsipas. And 15 all. Nadal, I think he'll be looking to get a couple of inroads here. He won't be wanting to have Tsitsipas hold really comfortably here. Tries to go big. Tries to go big out wide there, Stefanos, with a slice serve though. This time goes again out wide to Nadal's backhand, and Nadal can only hit that long. So probably a missed opportunity there for Rafa. That's quite a big missed opportunity on the second serve. I really have no idea who's going to win this from here. Right, Stefanos is 30-15 up on his serve. And he crashes one down the tee. Nadal runs all the way around that somehow, and then goes down the tee. Oh, goes down the line. Powers a forehand. That is huge from Rafa Nadal. And it's 30 all. We haven't seen too many of those forehands, because when we have seen them actually, Tsitsipas has actually managed to get them back. But this one just had a little bit of extra mustard on it, and he's absolutely crunched that. I think it's the depth actually that does it for Tsitsipas as well, with that extra added pace as well. Not as loopy, a bit flatter than you might expect to have that lasso forehand from Nadal as well. 30 all, and Tsitsipas goes out wide again with the serve on the juice side. A huge into-out forehand from Stefanos Tsitsipas, a huge forehand of his own this time, and he's 40-30 up and has game point. Really huge. This is just, I mean, Nadal loops back to the backhand down the line, and Stefanos Tsitsipas runs around it and hits a huge into-out forehand. And we know that's a tactic used by most opponents against Nadal. The into-out forehand, trying to create that angle so that Nadal has to be on the run and then struggles to claw it back deep. Second serve Nadal to look at here and loops that to Stefanos Tsitsipas' backhand, trying to drag Tsitsipas back. Shorter forehand there though from Nadal, and Tsitsipas on the definitely the aggressor there, Tsitsipas, and this is what I mean. The tactic is to hit the into-out forehand to Nadal's forehand, drag him out. But you have to be so pinpoint with it, because if you're not, this happens. Tsitsipas tries to go there, Nadal reads it, and it's not dragged him out enough. And there's open court that Nadal just scoops it into court, and it's a winner. And at deuce, Tsitsipas now has to work hard for the rest of this service game. He'll be looking for some big first serves. Goes down. It's a huge serve. Does Nadal manage to get it in? No, he doesn't. That's an absolutely huge serve down the tee from Stefanos. Really, really big stuff from him. Advantage to Tsitsipas. Second serve, though, for Nadal to look at. Let first serve. No, let second serve. Let second serve at advantage. Nadal will be looking to pounce on the second serve and take it back to deuce. Tsitsipas will be hoping for probably an unforced error of sorts, I'd say, from Nadal here. It's a good second serve, though. Down to Nadal, though, again, doing what he's been trying to do the whole time. Go to that Stefanos backhand and sends. He dummies. Tsitsipas sends the wrong way. And Tsitsipas has been trying to utilize that backhand slice drop shot. And this time, though, Nadal has started to read it more and more, I guess, as the match has gone on. It's a tactic that Djokovic tried to employ in the French Open Final against Nadal, and Nadal chased him down so much and just punished him. And I think he bageled him in the first set. So, but Tsitsipas has used it more sparingly, but in general, the right time has managed to win points. But that time, probably not the right time to do it. This time, drive volley from Tsitsipas. Fantastic volley, though. And he is now advantage up again. Really good, sharp play from the Greek. Really, really good stuff. Crunches the serve out wide to Nadal's forehand, and he misses the backhand cross court. That's an opportunity there for Nadal, I would say. And we are at 3-2 to Tsitsipas. On Nadal's serve now as well. Right, 6-4 and 7-6. Well, the first two sets, so 6-4 to Nadal in the first, 7-6 to Tsitsipas in the second. Tsitsipas saving 2 championship points in that second set to end up going in to the tiebreak and then ended up winning it in very impressive fashion. Now we're at 3-2 and still on serve. Rafa Nadal serving to make it 3-all, and we're starting to approach the business end of this set. It'll be very interesting to see how both shape up. I'm assuming physically they should be okay, even though we've been playing, I think, for nearly 3 hours here. It's not a 5-setter, but in saying that, some of the long rallies and the length of the sets will definitely potentially play their toll, although both are super fit. So let's see. Nadal looks pretty sprightly, to be fair. I think he always is on clay. I've never seen him tired on clay, to be fair. But we've got, I think, as I've built it, the master versus the apprentice. I think on clay, I think these two are probably. I know Team is definitely a threat on clay, but he's not that young, to be fair, if you think about it. Team is 27, 28, so he's not the 22 years of age that someone like Tsitsipas is, and has got a lot of time yet to improve. Right, Nadal here, serving now at 2-3. The weather is just baking in Barcelona. Goes down the tee and misses the serve though. Goes wide with the first serve. So second serve here for Tsitsipas, and Nadal. He's been trying to utilize the serve to the body quite a bit against Tsitsipas' second serve. Hasn't always worked. Tsitsipas has managed to run around. It needs to be quite deep, I think, with it. This time, yeah, tries to go to the body again. Tsitsipas goes into the forehand, and Tsitsipas then goes backhand. Cross court there, shanks the backhand though, long, and that's 15 love to Nadal here. It's interesting because Nadal has still been very stubborn with hitting that backhand, that lasso backhand to Tsitsipas's, that lasso forehand, even to Tsitsipas's backhand. I think before in the first set he was doing it a lot and then realised like Tsitsipas likes it and he wasn't hitting it with enough depth. And so then he had to change it up and hit a few down the line as well and actually not be so predictable. But now it seems like he's gone back to that same trend, and I'm not sure if that's the smartest thing to do. I think, yes, that should be one of your go-to shots, but you've got to mix it up a little bit, I think. And he does here, and that's exactly what he needs to do. This time, it's a forehand into out forehand from Tsitsipas and opens up the forehand down the line, and Nadal just cashes in. And that's exactly what he needs to be doing, rather than just banging away at that forehand cross court. This time, he goes down the line, clips the line actually as well on the way to that winner. 30 love up on his serve here, Rafa Nadal. Ball goes down. Oh, really good play from Rafa Nadal. Goes out wide with the serve to Tsitsipas' forehand, then comes in after a shorter return from Tsitsipas and hits a fantastic drop shot as well on the forehand side. Really good touch and feel from the Spaniard. Yeah, he's become a lot better, has Rafa Nadal, at the drop shots and also at the net as well. He's one of the best at the net at the moment, I would say. I know a lot of people say about Federer, but a lot of fans, like even Federer fans, actually admit that Nadal's potentially better at the net. But in terms of drop shots, obviously you used to have your Murrays and Federers, etc., who are fantastic. Nadal's developed that quite a bit. Djokovic has as well, to be fair. Something that everyone tries to be as complete a player, I think, as they can, especially those top players. And Nadal hits a good first serve down the tee, and Tsitsipas can only hit it long. So we are at 3 games apiece. Tsitsipas now serving here to go 4-3 up and keep it on serve. We're starting to creep into the business side, or business end even, of this match, and it's been a very intriguing one, a very hotly contested one, hasn't it? That's for sure. Oh. 15 love to Tsitsipas. Very good. Oh, Nadal crunches that. Oh, really good from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Really good touch and feel that the net. He does love coming forward, hitting the approach shots and also volleying. And he also loves those little touch and feel shots as well. This time it's a drop shot from Tsitsipas. Nadal comes forward, tries to dummy him, tries to go down the line. Tsitsipas volleys it and puts it away. And Nadal not able to capitalize. And I think we've got a fantastic ace down the tee there as well from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Really good volley. Serve even, down the tee from the Greek. 5 aces for him and 2 for Nadal so far in this match. Really good serve again. Bullet serve from Tsitsipas down the tee. And Nadal can only slice it long. So a very easy hold to love for Tsitsipas. And we are now, you would say, into the business end of this set at 4-3. Nadal, it's pretty vital that he holds here and takes it to 4 apiece. guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you are new as well, please also remember to not just subscribe, but click the notification bell to make sure you get alerted to all the new videos. I'll be covering the French Open pretty comprehensively. I'll be doing day-by-day reviews and also some watch-alongs like this as well for some of the so-called more exciting or bigger matches when I've got time as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. They should be really fun, and we'll have some guests on as well. I've got one of my friends as well, a venue who is also on the channel, who will be coming on to do some watch-alongs with me, and also I'll have a qualified tennis coach who does coaching at my local club, who's very knowledgeable, and he'll be able to talk through some of it as well, and really knows his stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Right, whilst we wait for this, we've got a fish head in the stand. Someone is wearing a fish head in the stand. Classic, absolute classic. Oh, very good. Right, here we go. Stefanos Tsitsipas is 4-3 up, so edging in front as he served first. Can Nadal keep up is the question. He doesn't want to get broken here, otherwise probably going to be curtains, you'd assume. But you never know. Right, 4-3 down here and still on serve. Nadal tries to go down the tee, and Tsitsipas just bats it away because it's gone long, and then Nadal will have to serve again. And this time it will be a second serve for Tsitsipas to have a look at. Tsitsipas definitely all very big forehand there from Tsitsipas. Tries to go cross court. That's shorter though. Nadal slices there, which is interesting. I haven't seen that too much. Goes backhand cross court and then goes down the line. You can tell straight away from his body the shape he's going to do that. Then goes into out forehand down the line. Tsitsipas crunches the backhand cross court, and then Tsitsipas goes backhand slice, trying to, I think, ruin the rhythm of Rafa Nadal, but it goes long. So 15-love to Nadal there. Tsitsipas has been very impressive, actually, I think. I genuinely think that clay is probably his most suited surface. In saying that, I think he's very good on all surfaces, and I think he'll be very good at Wimbledon as well, given his, I think given his 7 volley game. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, good shot. Nadal 30-love up on his serve here, so holding pretty comfortably so far, but let's see. Nadal 30-love up here, but now is giving Stefanos Tsitsipas a second serve to look at. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a backhand from Rafa Nadal. It's a shorter shot from Nadal. Tsitsipas comes in. It's a really good forehand approach to the backhand of Rafa Nadal. But Rafa Nadal reads it so well and just comes and delivers with a unbelievable backhand cross court from about 3 meters behind the baseline as well. Unreal shot from the Spaniard. And there we go. Just held to love has Rafa Nadal. So We're at 4 apiece here, and we're definitely in the business end. Each game from here on out is going to be super important and crucial to the outcome of this match. If you get broken here, it's pretty much no return, I would say. But let's see. Or out wide there from Stefanos, and Rafa Nadal even puts that one wide. Oh, into out forehand. Now backhand from Tsitsipas down the line, and it's too good for Nadal. He can only, squeeze a backhand wide there. Really good stuff from Stefanos Tsitsipas. Really, really good stuff. Chris Nadal just struggling, I think, to return some of the serves that Stefanos Tsitsipas has been dishing up. It's been pretty impressive stuff from the Greek. All good. There you go. Yeah, really, really good stuff there from Nadal. That's much better from the Spaniard. This that's 40-15 up, though. This is going to be, you expect this to be, pretty easy, but let's see from here on. Nadal can make it hard for him. That's what he'll be looking to do, and he'll be looking to make it extremely hard for Stefanos. Right, he just held to 15 there, so that's pretty damn impressive from Stefanos. Let's update the scoreboard. So 5-4 up now. Nadal has to, Nadal's going to have to serve to stay in this set. That is going to be interesting because Rafa's serving has not been unbelievable. It's been pretty average from his standards, I would say. Today, it's not been fantastic, if I'm being honest with you. He'll need a couple of really big serves, especially early doors, to try and put any pressure to bed. But Stefanos will be looking to break here. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'll still back my boy Rafa. Let's have a look. Rightio. Right, whilst we're in the change of ends, guys, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone's well as well, wherever you are. And it looks like we're about to have, I don't know, set 3, 45 minutes only in this set. Well, I say only. It's quite a bit. Now, Rafa is looking to serve to stay in this match and set. And it's crazy and ironic considering he had 2 championship points in that second set. But tennis is a funny game. And 5-4 down now. He's going to have to make sure that he keeps himself in this match. Let's see. Good backhand cross court from Tsitsipas. Nadal goes for the drop shot, stays back though, and then crunches the backhand cross court, and Tsitsipas at the net, unable to put it away. Really, really good from Rafa. Oh, he shanked that, has Nadal. He's absolutely shanked that coming in, and that should have been a pretty easy approach shot, but he's completely shanked the forehand. Has Rafa Nadal, and 15 all now. Has put a little bit of pressure on himself there. 30 love. I think he would have loved. Well, I think he definitely would have loved to have been at 30 love there. Or Nadal goes into out, but that forehand is way too short. But he somehow manages to get that from Tsitsipas, and then oh my god, this is ridiculous rally. What a rally! Unbelievable back and cross. Got really good from Tsitsipas as well. Slice to the Nadal forehand, goes short at the angle. Nadal goes backhand, cross court, and Tsitsipas can only shank the forehand wide. What a rally, though. Unbelievable stuff from both players. And I just, I couldn't even keep up. That's why I wasn't commentating on the whole thing. It's just unbelievable. The guys were hitting the ball so cleanly, so hard, and so precisely. Unbelievable to watch from both. Unreal. Clay court tennis at its best from both. Nadal and Tsitsipas, unbelievable. Their styles really do gel. You can tell Nadal really wants this. He's in his home country. Doesn't want to be embarrassed by someone else, does he? On his best surface in Barcelona, tries to go out wide with the first serve, but nets it. And now it's a second serve for Tsitsipas to have a look at 30-15 up. Nadal will be looking to. I reckon he's going to go to the body again. That's where he's been going for quite a lot of the second serves. Try and give not a lot of width. Yeah, he tries to, but Tsitsipas runs round it onto the forehand. Then again, he goes into out on the forehand side, and that's out from Nadal. The lasso forehand cross court, too loopy from Nadal, which well, I say too loopy. It's only loopy for me, isn't it? A really good stuff from Tsitsipas there, putting pressure on Nadal, just really trying to stamp his authority with the into-out forehand, sorry. And then Nadal can only put that wide. 30 all here. What are we thinking? Five-four to Tsitsipas. Nadal serving to stay in the match at 30 all. This is a crucial point. Nadal goes down the tee with the serve. Tsitsipas goes backhand, really deep backhand as well. And the depth on these shots from Tsitsipas is unbelievable at the moment. And is that out? No, it's not. Nadal manages to clip the line with the backhand. This is another ridiculous rally. And Nadal misses the forehand at the net. How has he missed that? It's a short shot from Tsitsipas there. And Nadal really, he has to put this away. It's an easy shot for him on 99 times out of 100, he puts this away, and he puts it away easily. He can only put it into the net, can Rafa Nadal, and now Tsitsipas has a championship point. After Nadal had two in the second set and blew them, now it's Tsitsipas' chance here. Nadal goes, or he tries to go out wide, hits it into the net. This is a huge chance for Tsitsipas now. He's got a second serve to look at here. This would be an unbelievable win if he manages to beat Nadal on the clay as well and win back-to-back tournaments at Monte Carlo and here in Barcelona. Goes to the backhand side. Tsitsipas with a really deep backhand. I reckon he's going to win this one. It flicks the net, does Nadal there. Nadal tries to go deep with the backhand, manages to get it in. Nadal's just pummeling Tsitsipas's backhand. What the heck is going on? Nadal, a bit fortunate there, clips the net as well. Tsitsipas can only net the backhand. And at juice, he saves the championship point. So both players have had championship points now in this match. Nadal 2 in the second set. Tsitsipas 1 in this set. And just now, bit fortunate. Nadal apologizes. This is a ridiculous match at juice. At juice here, Nadal will want a huge first serve here because he's really, really been struggling with that first serve. Tries to go out wide and nets it. So another second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. Nadal's really having to do it the hard way here at the moment, not making it easy for himself whatsoever. Here we go at juice here, 5-4 down. Nadal's serving state in the match. Second serve into the body again. Tsitsipas runs round it onto the forehand. Really good depth on these shots from both players. This time the Nadal goes down the line. Tsitsipas goes cross court, but goes wide with the backhand cross court. And it's advantage to Nadal. And he's just saved that championship point. And now he has a game point of his own at 4-5 down. Advantage to him. He's really had to grind out the points, though, here. He will be really praying and hoping for a first serve because it's been quite a long time since he's had one. I think it's been 2 or 3 points now. And I'll tell you what, he won't be wanting to grind out too many more points like this. Nadal goes out wide. This time the first serve is in. Shorter return from Tsitsipas, and that's it. Nadal capitalizes. He goes for the smash. That's a really, really ambitious smash from Nadal. Hits it straight to Tsitsipas. He hits it straight back. And we're into a rally, and Nadal will be thinking to himself, why did I take that smash? He should have let it bounce. Should have let it bounce and then put it away, but he rushed the smash, and I'm not sure why. And then he just nets the forehand, and we're at juice, and he puts his head in his hands, and he's very frustrated, and as am I as a Rafael Nadal fan. Tsitsipas are doing so well there with the smash. By the way, he's read the smash, half the time. I think with the smashes, he's read them and managed to get them back and get them back deep with the backhand. A couple of winners as well. So that was very impressive once again. Nadal this time trying to go down the tee on the juice side, but can only put the serve into the net. So a second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. I'll tell you what, this is not looking great if you're a Nadal fan because he's not serving fantastically well here. And Tsitsipas has been returning very deep. Let's see. Again, this time goes out wide. Tsitsipas again with a super deep return. Flicks the net cord. Nadal goes deep with the backhand. There's a lot of depth on both these guys' shots. They're really going at it here. Cross court exchange here. Forehand to Nadal's backhand. Nadal now on his forehand side. And that's long from Tsitsipas on the backhand side. This has been unbelievable. I think literally just get a coin and toss it, and that'll tell you who wins these rallies because at the moment, the depth from both players has been unreal. Advantage now again to Nadal. He'll be thinking to himself, please let me get another first serve in and don't hit a silly smash. Nadal goes out wide this time. Also let first serve. And will he go for that slice outswinging serve to the right-hander's backhand again, or will he go down the tee to the forehand? He does go there again. Tsitsipas loops it back, but it's a bit shorter, that return this time. Nadal does come forward. That's a very good volley. That's a fantastic drop volley from Rafa Nadal. And it's 5-all, and he roars in approval at 5-all. Holds serve, and now, well, we've had both players basically have championship points and both not managing to secure it. So we're at 5-all here in this third set, and Tsitsipas will be thinking to himself, I'm going to have to really grind this out against what is the king of clay at the moment. Some unbelievable points from both, though. The depth from returning from Tsitsipas was unbelievable, and I think he'll be thinking, can't believe I didn't win that game, to be honest. Good serve from Tsitsipas first up. Good first serve, and he's hit the net cord there. Nadal tries to go with the forehand down the line. That's a really big ambitious shot from Nadal, but can go wide. 15 love for Tsitsipas, and a good first and easier point, I think. Tsitsipas will be hoping to have shorter points than what Nadal did. All the points from Nadal were pretty long, to be honest with you. And his first serve is a lot bigger, so if he can get his first serve in, it will help him for sure. Wide, though, with the first serve there from Tsitsipas. Second serve for Nadal to look at. Can Nadal make it count? This time, big kick serve from Tsitsipas. Nadal with a very loopy backhand. Definitely missed that, but clipped the line. Couple of very loopy topspin backhands from Nadal, but not enough penetration. Drops it short. Tsitsipas goes, and he completely shanks the forehand. Bizarre. So Nadal basically drops one short. Tsitsipas comes in. He lets it bounce, which is fine. Tries to hit the into-out forehand and completely shanks it long. Very bizarre. 15-all here. And Nadal has a little bit of kind of little chink of light into Tsitsipas's service game, and he's peeping through it, hoping to hopefully get a little look in here. Or try to go out wide has Tsitsipas, and unfortunately, that's gone wide. Second serve for Nadal to look at onto the backhand side. That's a double fault. Wow. So I think it's Nadal had served, I think, 3 or 4 in this match. I think that's Tsitsipas's first, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure. No, I'm wrong. Sorry, he served 3. So 4 for Nadal, 3 for Tsitsipas. That's pretty uncharacteristic, I'd say, for both of them. But it happens. This is a pretty bad time for it to happen, if I'm being honest with you. 15-all, at 5-all, but 30-15 now down. Really big serve out wide to Nadal's forehand, then goes into out forehand down the line. That's actually gone in. That has from Nadal, and Nadal's in the rally, and he goes drop shot. Oh, what a point. And he opens up 2 break points there, Nadal. What a point from Nadal. Unbelievable defensive work. And then all he does is says, thank you very much. I'm going to drop that in, and you're not going to be able to get that. Tsitsipas just says, I don't know what to do there, to be honest with you. And that double fault might come back to haunt him now. It has to be said. Nadal had a similar double fault in that second set where he ended up losing the tiebreak. It was the penultimate point before that loss of the tiebreak, and I said that was crucial. This is crucial as well. Oh, Nadal. Oh, this time Nadal slides, tries to get past the man that is Stefanos Tsitsipas, and he can't. So it's 40-30. Right, 40-30 to Nadal still. So another break point still for Tsitsipas to save, but that was a very good save just there. Can he get another big first serve in? Yes, he can. Huge first serve. Decent depth from Nadal, but not what he would have wanted. And he saves another break point. This is a ridiculous match. And I'm pretty sure we've been going for 3.5 hours here in Barcelona. And I shouldn't have expected any less from these two. Unbelievable stuff at Juice. And Tsitsipas will be looking for another big first serve. Tries to go out wide to the Nadal backhand, but nets the first serve. So second serve for Nadal to look at now. Yeah, goes wide again to Nadal's backhand. He goes very deep and cross court, and again goes cross court. This time flatter, rushes. Tsitsipas then goes into that forehand, and Tsitsipas can only scramble, and it goes wide. So another breakpoint opportunity opened up. Wow. Oh. 5-all here. Advantage to Nadal. Another break point to save for Tsitsipas. This time it's not a good deep return. Good volley from Tsitsipas. Is it enough? Yes, it is. As Nadal goes wide with the sliding slice, trying to just drop it in there, and he can't. Good volley from Tsitsipas, but Nadal probably will be thinking, so I should have done better there. Juicy and Tsitsipas is starting to look tired, I think. I can see some deep breaths there from the Greek, and I don't blame him, to be honest with you. Can he find that all-important first serve? Yes, he can. Nadal, though, drops that one short. Oh, fantastic forehand as well. Crunches the forehand cross court, does Stefanos Tsitsipas. And that's the thing, the first serve makes a huge difference. Nadal at the moment, especially when Tsitsipas is serving big on the first serve, which he has been, he's struggling to get a huge amount of depth on the return. On the second serve, though, it's been a lot easier for Nadal, as you'd expect. Tsitsipas tries to go big again, and he does with the first serve. This time, Nadal just inside the service box, and now we're into a rally. Oh, he tries to go big down the line with the forehand and nets that forehand. Does Tsitsipas, and we are back to juice. Nadal really knocking on the door here. Tsitsipas tries to go out wide and into the net. Right, Nadal is going to try and attack the second serve. He has to, surely. He hasn't really had a look at a second serve. This is his chance. He does get that one. Not a huge amount of depth, but it's enough because Tsitsipas actually puts the backhand cross court long, which is really surprising because that wasn't a huge backhand from Nadal. It was just a top spin backhand down the line to make Tsitsipas move. That was it, really. It wasn't too much on it. Tsitsipas just makes a bit of a mess of that, to be honest. And we've got a break point here, opportunity here once again. Down the tee from Tsitsipas and puts it wide. The forehand. Nadal is broken and it's 6-5 now to Nadal. And what this game, this match has been topsy-turvy to say the least. Now Nadal is serving to win the tournament after he had 2 championship points in the second set. Tsitsipas had one a couple of games back on Nadal serve. Now Nadal is in the lead. He's just broken Tsitsipas and he has a chance to serve out and win the set 7-5 and the match and the tournament. Tsitsipas will be looking for a couple of big serves here, Nadal. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel to grow, and I really do appreciate it as well. And of course, if you're new, please do remember to like the video. Sorry, you've already liked the video. But if you haven't liked the video, do like it. But if you have subscribed as well, please click the notification bell to make sure you get alerted to all the new videos as well. I'll be doing the French Open pretty comprehensively. I'll be doing day-by-day reviews in addition to watch-alongs like this as well. And hopefully a little collab as well. A couple of collabs, of course. I'll probably do a French Open preview before the French Open starts as well, which will be nice. And we can have a look at some of the performances on the clay court swing and maybe where that puts and ranks people in terms of being the favourites going forward, I would say. Right. Nadal has an opportunity here now to serve for the set at 6-5 up. We've had 2 championship points for Nadal in the second set. Tsitsipas saved them. Now this set, there was 1 for Tsitsipas. On Nadal's serve, Nadal saved it. In fact, he saved 2, I'm pretty sure. Now Nadal has an opportunity here to serve for the match at 6-5 up in the third set, but don't count out another breaker serve or something because this match has just been like that. It's been one of the best clay court matches I've seen in a long while, to be honest with you. It's been unbelievable. Serving for the championship, Rafael Nadal at 6-5 up. Really, really good match so far. Let's see. Can he get some first serves in? Goes first serve down the tee, does get it in. Really good depth, though, from Tsitsipas. His returning has improved so much, but he nets the backhand down the line. And Nadal doesn't get a huge amount of depth on his shot, but Tsitsipas can only put the backhand, into the net. Really surprising stuff here. Tsitsipas, though, his return, by the way, since I would say Australian Open, his returning, maybe it's due to the clay, but his returning has been really impressive. It's one part of his game that I thought needs to improve a lot, and it has. I think it was ATP Tour World Finals, it wasn't very good. And, well, maybe I've jinxed him because he's just hit a backhand return long. It is a first serve, though, from Nadal. He's 30 love up now, 2 points away from sealing the Barcelona title for, who knows, a millionth time knowing him. But he's won it a number of times as Rafa Nadal. Tsitsipas, though, still in this game. Don't count him out. He's been an unbelievable. I mean, he's just been unbelievable form in this match, and has been in this whole clay court. It's been good return from Tsitsipas down the tee, and Nadal goes long with his forehand. So 30-15. Nadal will be a bit disappointed with that because he managed to get another first serve in and didn't manage to capitalize, which is disappointing. I think it'll be very disappointing for him, but I'm sure he'll be looking to get another big first serve in here and then capitalize on that. Right, 30-15 here for Nadal. 6-5 up in the final set, serving for the match. This time goes out wide with the first serve, but it's long, so Tsitsipas will have a second serve to look at, and he'll be thinking 30-all. That doesn't sound so bad to me. But let's see, 30-15, second serve from Nadal. Oh, he double faults. He double faults at the worst possible point. Oh, mate, double faults have been... there's been a couple of really crazy double faults going on. It really has been crazy stuff. Unbelievable. Right, Nadal at 30-all, still serving. Goes down the tee this time with the first serve. Very good first serve. Deep, though, return from Tsitsipas. He's been very good, as I said, on the returning side. Tsitsipas goes long. He's gone long. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He's clipped the line. All that's hit the net. That's bizarre, and it just p-rolled almost. Nadal comes to the net and can only hit the volley into the net. What is going on? That is the most bizarre point I've ever seen. There's some p-rolling going off the net. There's like the Tsitsipas has mishit a return. Has clipped the line. Like craziness. Anyway, Tsitsipas has a break point here. Break back point to take it to a tie break. Oh my god! I don't think I can take this amount of drama. Woo! Right, Nadal serving here to save a break point. He was serving for the match. He'll be disappointed. He's served a lot of first serves in, but maybe not as pinpoint as they should be because Tsitsipas has been returning well. That's another good serve, but good return as well. And Tsitsipas can only hit, though, the forehand into the net, tries to pour it back. Nadal with a huge forehand. At juice now here, Nadal will be confident, I'm sure. I think the issue with Nadal is he's been serving in this match, in this game, predominantly, especially from the juice side anyway, Tsitsipas's backhand. From the ad side, Tsitsipas's backhand. So, and he's been reading it because Nadal's just been doing that for most of the match. So I would say that's the only reason for better returns from that side. But to be fair, from the juice side, no, it's just been good returning. This time tries to go down the tee as well to the backhand again. Nadal, second serve here now for Tsitsipas to look at. The returning, I mean, if it's deep like it has been in all these points, Nadal's going to have to grind out another point. Let's see. Yes, it is from Tsitsipas. The depth is unbelievable. Nadal has a very good backhand of his own. That's shorter though from Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas gets across, slices that. Nadal goes into that forehand. That's a huge forehand, comes to the net, just goes over and just puts it away with a drop shot, and it's advantage. Nadal is going ballistic. He's like, yeah, vamos. Crazy, absolutely crazy from Nadal. Oh, quality. You'll have to see that, don't you? Unbelievable point though from both. Tsitsipas' defensive capabilities really shone through there. Really good stuff. Unlucky from him. Unbelievable stuff from Rafa Nadal. Not really much else to say on that front. 6-5 here. Advantage now and championship point once again for the man from Spain. Can he seal yet another Barcelona title? Championship point number 3. Advantage here to Nadal. Can he put it away? It's a big first serve. Big return though from Tsitsipas. And he puts it wide. He puts it long. And Nadal wins the Barcelona Open 7-5 in the final set. And he wins here in Barcelona once again. Unbelievable stuff from the Spaniard. Wow, wow, wow. What a match to watch. What a match to witness. And I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. What a match. Tsitsipas, unbelievable stuff from him. And Nadal as well. I mean, wow. Just wow from Rafa Nadal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what I've just seen here. Tsitsipas was incredible, but Nadal just, oh man, I mean, just edged him. How those 2 set points in the second set, you might expect someone, a normal person, to really get down about it and not come back. He lost second set, didn't matter. He came back and ended up winning. Tsitsipas, you can see how disappointed he is. He had his own championship point as well. He just looks distraught, to be honest with you. And Nadal, just unbelievable stuff from him. He played unbelievably well. Tsitsipas as well played his part. It could have gone either way. It really could have. But Nadal is king of clay for a reason. Managed to edge him out on the really important points. I guess that's what's happened here. And Rafa Nadal with an unbelievable win here in Barcelona. Stefanos Tsitsipas carried on his incredible clay form, won his first Masters tournament in Monte Carlo, and now got to the final here in Barcelona. And unfortunately, wasn't to be for him, but he really gave it his all. Some fantastic returning, and he does look distraught, and rightly so. I mean, some unbelievable tennis played from both. It has to be said. I mean, Tsitsipas' returning was incredible. I've never seen him return that well. Nadal, I mean, just gritted it out to the nth degree, didn't he? It was just unbelievable to watch. And some of the big points that Nadal played, some of the huge forehands, some of the backhands, some of the big first serves as well that he got in, he really made it count. Unbelievable stuff from the Spaniard. Guys in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. I really appreciate it. And of course, remember to click the notification bell to make sure you get alerted to all the new videos. Looking at the winners, 36 for Nadal, 34 for Tsitsipas, unforced errors. This is maybe where the game was won and lost. 27 for Nadal, 39 for Tsitsipas. That slight difference. Serving wise, though, Tsitsipas, I think, served slightly better, I would say, than Nadal. But maybe the unforced errors is where the difference was made for sure. Unbelievable stuff from both. Incredible to see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable to see, to witness. And I just, yeah, just can't believe it. Ridiculous stuff from both players. Wow. Right. Thank you very much, guys. I mean, it's been 3 hours and 43 minutes of streaming this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I genuinely, as I said, if you are going to be keeping up with the French Open, I'm going to be doing day-to-day reviews. I'll be doing a preview as well, which I'll be releasing near the time. Day-by-day reviews, plus watch-alongs like this as well. So please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel to make sure you're alerted to those, and click the notification bell to make sure you're alerted to all the new videos. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's been an absolute blast, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned. Keep well and stay safe. Thank you very much.